Hey everyone, welcome to episode 57 of the Unity Gaming Podcast. It is Wednesday, March 20th, 2013. I'm Riccio.
I'm Dan.
I'm Somppi.
And I'm Kumar.
Oh, there we go.
And we're here to talk about some games of the videos that have been in our hands, and we've twiddled the knobs, and oh god, what have you guys played this week?
Gears of War 3 right now. Golden Lancer is back. Anyways.
Can we go back? What have you guys played this week?
I understood you perfectly well.
Good. I don't know anybody else who
I kind
did.
of did. Not really a lot.
If you guys
though.
didn't, it's like 30 seconds in this video. Let us know. Richo's in for a crazy one this week. So you've been playing some Gears of War 3 for how long this week, Dan?
I don't know however long this Horde game's been
30
going
minutes.
for. But I noticed that it gave me back my Golden Lancer, which was previously only obtainable by playing the beta and doing certain things in the beta. I don't even remember.
And I
which
believe
it
you
is.
Certain
you
things
complained
he
about
doesn't want
this.
to talk about.
But I mean,
Those certain things were
because-
hacking.
My,
but hold on. I believe Dan complained about this way back in like episode 15 or 20 or something.
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
after Gears of War came out and then
Yeah.
wiped all my stats. Yeah, back
something
then. You remember
way
that?
Back in the day.
Remember that total bullshit? Yeah. Well, I take it all back. Because I have my
say
Golden
Total
Lancer back.
Biscuit for a second. Remember Total Biscuit just out of nowhere with Gears of War? He's a big fan. No. Yeah, so Dan lost all of his levels, all of his pre-order stuff,
everything.
because of some sort of Gears of War fuck up with the servers.
What did I still get?
Was the multiplayer broken when it was launched?
I still had the
No, it was actually
fire
decent.
beta guns for some reason, but
Okay.
not the Golden Lancer. Oh, the Golden Lancer was for playing during the first week.
Actually,
what it was.
Just to give you a quick pause, if anybody's watching the video version, damn it, I freaking pointed in the wrong direction.
No, you
top
got
right.
It. Did you get it the second time?
No,
or
yeah, I
the
did the
first?
second
You
time,
did. You
yeah.
did the.
Top left, top right, we've got Gears of War 3 being played. Not Judgment yet, but Gears of
But
War
I'm playing
3.
as Baird, so it may as well be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when back in the day, what happened to your stats? They all disappeared. You lost everything.
Yeah, they all disappeared. So I still got my beta guns, which are the on fire guns. You see, I have the Gnasher on my back right now.
Is it on fire?
Yeah, like actively. Like if we zoom in here, you can actually it's burning flames.
Oh.
Are his hands hot?
They have to be.
Because no, I don't know. I'm not even gonna finish this. Anyways,
You're just quitting while you're ahead, right?
yeah, I'm just going around the head.
And you
Oh,
have
look,
a
they're fighting
real
each other. I have
Tough
time to
time talking today.
Yeah. So and then now that
So the Golden Lancer was a bonus that you got for playing during the first, I think, week of the game's release.
and
So when my stats got wiped, I still got my beta guns back because I had still played in the beta on my gamer tag, but I didn't get that back because it was like based on my level and having played on certain dates, which I lost because it had wiped my stats. But now that I've just randomly on a whim decided to load up Gears of War 3 on your console, which was
Everything's worked.
the
fine.
weird stuff that happened on that involved my stats getting wiped, involved playing on Riccio's console and then my home console.
I brought you into this world and I took you out.
Because apparently the Gears of War 3 like progress wiping bug has to do with the fact that they always took your local save file as the master save file for whatever your stats and stuff were, which means that when I loaded it
Dan being
up
the
at
social
home
person,
after,
Dan being the social person that he was, decided to visit Riccio and bring his account onto my Merry Xbox the day it red ringed.
Oh, that was that day.
yeah,
Oh, fuck! I
So,
didn't know.
I
it
came
was-
over to play Gears of War 3 on his cast. It was the first time I was ever on his cast.
Yeah.
Oh,
You know, fucked up,
man.
I played Killzone 3 instead.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Yeah. But anyways, all your stuff is back, which is fantastic for you. A little too late though, probably.
No. I bought the season pass. I haven't played. Just playing horde mode like this on my own is what I used to do a lot of the time.
Oh,
so
really? All right then. Well,
I'm gonna play a bunch more Gears of War 3 now.
Nice.
Now that
What?
Judgment is out.
What about Judgment? You
No.
gonna buy Judgment?
No.
You gonna play Judgment?
No.
You gonna be
I
judged
heard-
by Judgment?
You know what I heard? 4 maps
Seriously?
Yeah.
That's it.
for the multiplayer. That's it.
Whoa.
so far, but
Uh-huh.
a $20 DLC of a season pass, so they're probably gonna be cheap to get some more maps. Sucks that it wasn't there at launch, but it's not horrible.
Gears.
What do you guys feel about it?
Gears 3 launched with like 15
Yeah.
and only updated it more. Gears 2 launched with 10 and then an additional 5 that you got for free if you played the original Gears of War.
Okay.
Gears of War 1 launched with 10 and all its map packs were free.
Well, it's not like anybody really plays the Gears of War multiplayer, right?
Yeah, of course.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Yeah,
nobody plays
everybody
it.
fucking. That's yeah. It's kind
But
of
you
weird.
know what is shocking and why I probably won't get it?
Why?
And it has to do with me always playing Horde
Okay.
on my own, is because they took out Horde mode.
Oh, really?
They did add Survivor, which is kind of like capture a point and defend it, sort of Horde mode, like except for you have to defend certain areas. It's not just stay alive.
I'm
And
with
defend
Dan
these
though.
things.
It's still not Horde.
Yeah, it's still not Horde. It's
And all the
kinda decent.
improvements they made to Horde with 3, I'm just going to end all the stuff that the season pass.
Hell is
added.
like tower defensey as hell. Kinda. I think, yeah. I don't know. We'll see whenever I actually get it. Similar to my issue last week where I ordered God of War Ascension and Heart of the Swarm. I'm having issues getting Gears of War Judgment.
Oh,
In the
really?
mail,
It's
so-
the same kind of thing where
Woo!
they got it lost or something. Like
Yeah,
that?
it should be here by tomorrow. So it's always gonna be a day after the podcast apparently when I order from this place.
Oh, that kind of sucks.
I'm
So-
actually really excited to play lots of more Gears of War 3.
Yeah. So
The only other things I've played this week is really Mass Effect 3.
yeah. Well, I was gonna say if ever Dan, you'd like to sometimes, possibly this weekend or something, play some Judgment. You could maybe come over. We can broadcast it if anybody out there wants to see some Judgment. Play some Judgment, co-op it. We could bro it up, Baird. And what the hell is this? Anyway, I was slamming my fingers together in a sort of lock but unlocking, just pulling
Baird
it
it
in,
up?
pinning out. Anyway, but anyways,
What? What is?
we can play some co-op and show that. Maybe make.
Are
that.
sure they didn't just like take out co-op because
No, it's in
Gears of
there.
War? Are
It's
you
in
sure?
there.
Are
Yeah.
you sure?
You play Baird, Cole, and 2 nameless new people.
I'm
One
sure they
guy's-
have names.
One guy's got a rough cut on his face, and the other one's a girl who's angry. Angry girl.
Oh,
Angry
yeah.
girl. And
I was gonna
cut
say,
guy.
where's? Oh God!
That sounded really bad.
Don't
Um,
ever say that again.
Yeah.
So yeah, Mass Effect 3,
play Mass
Gears
Effect,
of War right now. Yeah, so Citadel DLC is real good.
I feel like we had this discussion last time. Did you
Yeah,
finish
but
it
I
by-
hadn't finished it.
Oh, you
by
hadn't finished
last
it.
week.
Okay, sweet.
So there's a party you can throw for all your crew members
Oh yeah, yeah.
There's a
at the end of that
party
A party,
in my
DLC.
like an
tummy.
actual like
Yeah,
good
like
time party.
arranging
the Hangover kind of
music
style
and
party?
buying supplies and
Can green beans be invited to the party in my tummy?
honestly, Kumar, you should probably spend the $15 and play the Citadel DLC. It is
For a second, I thought you said 50. I was like, whoa. easy.
$50 to throw a party.
$50, 1 hour. It's great. No, but $15 for the Citadel DLC is probably the best $15 I've spent on Mass Effect.
Really?
The Omega
Jeez.
DLC, not so much. Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yeah, after I finished
Wait.
the Citadel story.
Citadel or Shitadel? Because that DLC's the shit. That's what you've been saying. I think it sounds like it's really good.
It is really
Wow.
good.
Yeah.
If you
Wow, where
if
did
you
you-
carry any sort of
Love.
any feelings towards any of the characters in Mass Effect, the entire series, this DLC is for you.
When does
Well said.
what kind of stuff do you get to do with that assassin dude? My favorite character. What kind of stuff do you get to do with him?
Everyone is represented.
That's
Really?
Dan telling you that he doesn't want to spoil anything,
Oh,
yet
okay, fair
intriguing
enough.
you and piquing your interest all in the same.
I need
I've heard him say
if-
things like that before
if
several
anybody-
times.
If anybody out there has $15 to spare for me to get Citadel, I have to know what happens to. I don't remember his name. I want to. It's not even. I have the name Vance in my head. Why the fuck do I have Thane?
Thane Krios.
Vance.
Vance? Where the fuck did you come with like
Thane Vance Krios or whatever the hell you said. Like, that's yeah.
Yeah, everyone is represented.
Okay. Okay.
That's fantastic.
Now I'm just picturing some Star Wars ass shit where some like glowing dude's just gonna be fucking standing there.
it is not that.
Okay, I thought you said it is exactly.
It is exactly that. Don't worry.
Nice. So you totally wholeheartedly recommend it to anybody who
absolutely.
ever enjoyed that series.
Not
at one
only
point in
that, but
time?
because so there's basically 3 parts.
Okay.
Oh, I would say 4 parts to this DLC. There is a main storyline which is goofy and has tons of awesome references in it and is just really fantastic.
Okay.
There's the party sequence at the end. There is interactions separate from the party sequence with all of your crew members and anyone you may have met along the way in the Mass Effect universe, pretty much. Anyone who is still alive when you load your save in the DLC will have some sort of dialogue.
So this DLC was a triumph. Making a note here, huge success.
Why are you saying that?
You
Anyway,
said a triumph or something. No, what the fuck did you say? No, you said something. Carry on.
And then the
my
fourth
God.
part is this combat simulator in this new kind of area in the Citadel they added, and that even has like a little bit of a story to it because you're answering emails from people who are fans of like the way you fight, and you're like doing little requests for them and stuff. But it's kind of like just the single player version of the multiplayer.
It just links you to like the EA support email from like day one. Everybody like fucking complaining about the ending. You just get to read through them and feel like shit.
Oh my god, that would be the worst thing ever.
Look what you've done. But yeah, no, sorry. I'm gonna stop. Just keep trying to like knock me out or something. Keep talking.
But yeah, so the combat simulator and the main storyline satisfy a lot of the combat. Like in Mass Effect 3's combat was pretty good, actually. It's good third-person shooting, cover-based stuff, but
Good third-person shooter.
you get some good weapons in the Citadel DLC.
Oh yeah.
You get two. You get two guns. You get a pistol and you get an assault rifle. And I'm gonna spoil them because it's not that big a deal, but the assault rifle works the way that the assault rifles in Mass Effect 1 work,
Oh really?
where it has unlimited ammo and it overheats.
Jeez.
That's awesome.
So it's a cool little reference. And then the pistol is a totally new fucking bananas broken thing, and it just breaks the game. The combat is broken after you get that pistol because it kills everything in like 2 hits.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Oh okay.
Still fun.
What pistol is it though? What's the name of it?
It's something suppressor. I don't know. It has a silencer.
Is that the one that you can buy from in Mass Effect 3, the Spectre?
No,
thing?
it's
Or is it
unavailable until
Crazy
this
heavy
DLC.
pistol.
Yeah, the crazy heavy like Spectre pistol.
No, it's unavailable until this DLC.
Oh, all right.
It's a brand new pistol that is the best pistol in the entire game.
Speaking of pistols that you get from DLC, sorry to cut away. Did you know Tomb Raider had a silenced pistol that you get if you pre-ordered, which apparently was fucking like super good?
Really?
Yeah, I was on my Green Man Gaming account earlier today.
Wait, did we get?
Pre-ordering BioShock Infinite.
Oh.
I got it.
Wait,
I have a pistol and some code for some Animal Instinct or something.
I have
I
Animal
put them in on
Instincts.
Steam.
I put the. There's one for pistol too.
Yeah, there's 3 codes.
Probably put the fucking animal in one. And animal in it. Dude, I'm so.
Oh yeah, you're not done that game yet. I guess that's new. Great.
I've wanted to use that so much. I'm just going guns out. Guns blazing. Guns out.
I think it's guns
Not,
blazing.
not so much using the bow.
I'm using the bow.
Then-
But I'm also using guns out. I'm going.
Guns blazing.
Guns blazing. I have my guns out. They're blazing. But yeah, no. I've been wanting to use the pistol because everybody's been talking to me about it, and I'm like, that would be my perfect kind of play style. But then I also thought it would just pretty much feel like Splinter Cell Conviction.
That's not a bad thing.
I know. I was like, that'd be really
That's
cool.
a fantastic game.
Yeah. So I'm now going to go find that code if I actually got one, and I'm gonna use the shit out of that thing.
Anyways,
Going
Mass
on.
Effect 3 Citadel.
Yeah.
In my completing of the Mass Effect 3 Citadel DLC, I got all of its achievements, and I hadn't had Leviathan before. So before I started playing Citadel, I finished up Leviathan.
Okay.
That's also a really cool little story piece, and it's cheaper than the other two. So maybe you could get that too if you are interested in the overall Mass Effect lore.
PR Dan here. No.
I'm telling you, there's some good stuff in Leviathan, and Citadel is the best piece of Mass Effect content they have ever put out.
Okay.
Jeez. Better than Shadow Broker?
So I had, yes, incredibly better than
Jeez.
Shadow Broker. Leviathan is
So wait, you're telling
close
me
to Shadow Broker.
you're telling me that Jacob Mass Effect downloadable content game was not the best piece of content?
Oh, Mass Effect Galaxy.
Yeah. What was that on?
The tilt-controlled iPhone
Oh
game?
yeah, I didn't know about that.
It's
not
It
the
was
best?
terrible.
No, that is not the best piece of Mass Effect content ever
Okay.
Are
released.
you sure?
I'm sorry.
Are you positive?
So I only had 3 achievements left for the entire game. So maybe I went and bought Omega, and maybe that's not so good. So maybe stay away from that one.
Oh really? It's not
Okay.
not worth it.
It's like 2 hours long and affects nothing. So maybe don't buy that.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for.
It's Omega Disappointment.
Buy Leviathan if you're interested in the overall lore.
It's
Buy
Omega
Citadel
okay.
if you like Mass Effect at all.
It's not gonna let you do it, Riccio.
It's Omega Disappointment.
Yes.
I liked it. I actually didn't play it.
And don't buy Omega.
I like. Okay, good. Skip on it.
That's my summary this week, pretty much.
Don't buy Omega.
Yeah, don't buy Omega as
It's
much as
Omega
achievements.
waste some money.
Unless you are a completionist like me, where you've completed Mass Effect 2 and 3, and these were the only 3 achievements standing in my way of re-getting that completion for Mass Effect 3.
Do you think they're still going to release some bundled copy with all the DLC in it, though?
They've already done their like re-release of Mass Effect 3 with that like trilogy version, where they gave 1, 2, and 3 in the same package.
Yeah. Oh,
so
yeah,
I
yeah,
doubt
okay.
they'll do another re-release of Mass Effect 3 since it's already been over a year.
That is true.
But it doesn't really matter because you could probably read a wiki about the stuff that happens in Leviathan and be like, oh, okay, that's neat. You don't necessarily have to see it for yourself, but the Citadel DLC is 4 gigs.
Seriously?
Because there's so many different outcomes and they represent every character, and the party sequence apparently has like unlimited number of different ways it goes down because there's basically 4 sections to it, and they can all change based on like which party music you pick and who you invited to the party and who is actually at the party.
How many choices per choice?
What?
How many choices per choice of the 4 sections?
English
there's
with
like
English.
2.
Oh my
There's 2?
God.
Yeah.
So is that
But
2 to the power of 4?
No, but
4x4?
there's also any combination
4
of
by 4.
characters that were invited or not alive,
So-
or alive and invited.
So 4x4 times like
Everyone
by
has
12?
different conversations depending on that amongst themselves. It's
That's like 346.
okay, sure, 346
I have
different
no idea.
combinations.
Riccio with the mathematician up here?
No, I'm pretty sure it's somewhere along the lines.
All
of
I'm saying is that
Omega
Mass Effect,
disappointment.
Mass Effect 3 Citadel made my entire week,
Cool.
and I am so pleased that I bought that.
You're telling me that me fixing your Gears of War account, not the highlight of your week.
You didn't do this. Some weird act of God did this.
Okay, well,
This isn't even the Xbox that I signed into on with the fucking.
you're Omega happy right now, though.
That doesn't even.
That didn't make any
The
sense.
last one made sense.
Yeah, I know. Sorry.
I really Mass Effect 3 Citadel.
Okay.
You guys. Mass Effect is a fantastic video game series. No matter what beef you have with the ending, this is not an epilogue. It doesn't even address the ending in any way. You have to load a save file that has finished the halfway point of the game, which is the
Oh, okay. So really,
the Citadel gameplay sequence.
Mm.
People who have beaten that know what I'm talking about. I don't know why I'm so afraid of spoilers. The game's over a year old.
I feel.
But I loaded one that was right before, like everything else done, right before heading to the final thing. So,
Sweet.
yeah.
I would like to see a crossover between Mass Effect 3 and Norman Jaden from Heavy Rain.
Now I'm a Jaden.
Yeah.
Why exactly?
yeah, I don't really follow that one either.
I just really want that guy in more games. man.
Interactive storytelling.
I just want him to have those glasses and then just smash a table on Normandy. And you can go anywhere.
Oh, the Ari system.
Yeah, the Ari system. That's all I want. Go around touching things.
Hey, I'm
as
bored. I'm
Commander
gonna
Shepard.
throw a virtual ball against this ball.
Yeah.
What else have you been playing this week, guys?
Well, that's it for me. I'm playing some random Vita stuff, but Mass Effect 3 Citadel.
I
was most
feel
of it.
like there's something else that you played, Dan. I feel.
Oh, maybe some StarCraft.
Oh, yes. Yes. How did you finish that by last podcast? No.
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 It had just come out last podcast.
Okay.
I didn't stay up all night and play
Okay.
most of the game.
Okay. Did you? Okay, I thought that was a joke. You played StarCraft. I played StarCraft Heart of the Swarm.
We both finished it on
Both
different
finished.
difficulties.
Yeah. You played it on.
Normal.
I played it on Brutal. The game was-
Normal is real easy. Brutal's real brutal.
Brutal was pretty easy in some levels, but and then in some levels, just I wanted to punch my monitor through and through, fist one side, out the other.
Does not sound pleasant.
Not at all. It would also be very expensive to do something like that.
I watched him play a lot of those levels. They are fucked up.
Yeah, you'd have like Dan trying to give me like little strategic things, like I did this, and then the exact at the same time as he's trying to explain
The exact
me.
thing that counters the thing that I did is like, oh, they're killing all those creep tumors. Well, I guess,
Yeah.
Surprise.
yeah, that Raven showed up out of nowhere and just threw out 4 seeker missiles and
Yeah.
killed half your limited stuff. That's fine.
There was one mission where okay, so the way StarCraft works, you can burrow some units, which it's a real-time strategy game. You burrow units means they're invisible. You need to have things that can see invisible units or burrowed units to be able to attack them. So I'm playing through a single player, and then there's a few units you can burrow and kind of sneak around. So I'm like, I'm gonna sneak them around.
Can't Zerg burrow everything now?
Yeah, except for certain ones can move as well.
Okay. Oh,
So
that's roaches.
I had
and
roaches
infestors,
and
right?
infestors, both of them, and they were moving in. And I was like, "Hey Dan, check this out. It's gonna be super stealthy." Out of nowhere, a Raven, which is a Terran unit, which can actually see invisible and underground things, appears out of nowhere and launches a bomb and like blows them all up out of nowhere. Just because I'm playing on brutal, it would just
Just do it.
Just
to spank you.
just for the hell of it. Yeah, it was like, hey, you're trying something. I already know what's going on. You're dead. And it was very sad to play on brutal sometimes.
Very angering.
But I did finish it. I did not get all the side thingies. Dan, how many did you get? Like for the?
I think I missed like 2.
Really.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And right near the end because Kerrigan was max level already, so I was like, whatever.
And when we say side things, it's because every level has side objectives, but as well as they have side things you can try and do for achievements.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the achievements I missed quite a few.
So the achievements we've missed. Oh. I meant the achievements.
Oh yeah, I missed quite a few of those.
How many actual side objectives? You missed some side objectives?
No, the achievements are not always to do with side objectives.
No, but I mean like the actual side objectives. How many did you miss any of those or?
2.
Wow. I did all of them on brutal. I think that's why I got ace on the achievement, maybe.
That's probably.
I think.
And it was just because I think it was like the 3rd to last level.
Yeah.
And right at the end, Kerrigan is already max level, and I was having a bit of trouble with it, and I was like, I'm done.
So I know
really?
we know we talked about that last time. Kerrigan throughout the
I'll just put all my forces into completing the mission objective, then try to do the side thing.
Okay.
But we talked about last time how Kerrigan kind of levels up as you do some side missions or side objectives during your missions throughout the single player.
Mm-hmm.
And there's straight up some levels that are pretty much exactly like playing Dota, where you're fighting hero enemy units, and you are a hero unit that can like blink around, which is teleport, or like throw things, or like chain lightning, or spawn something in, or heal yourself. And you have all these abilities that pretty much feel like you're playing Dota, and they're even like QWER, like.
There was also another level that emulated Diablo.
Yeah,
as you pointed out.
Which the boss fight has you on a kind of half moon, kind of elevated plateau. Let's say that.
All right.
And the dude is bashing with his like arms and tentacles and stuff. And pretty much in Diablo 3, it's kind of the same thing. I think it's when you're fighting Belial or something. He's going ape shit on the same kind of half moon, throwing sort of the same type of stuff at you. But it kind of felt like it because the boss was like smashing down and it's warning you like where it's gonna land. It kind of felt like that World of Warcraft kind of like warnings and tells on where stuff's gonna land. But it was in StarCraft. It felt really cool.
Yeah, they just like the Terran campaign. Although the Terran campaign did more varied RTS stuff, this one kind of varied it in like the way the gameplay worked.
Yeah,
it's interesting.
But what's really cool is having played those levels. I know Dan and I were talking about it, but Blizzard still has something to put out called Blizzard Dota. And after seeing a campaign where they use that sort of hero unit with spells and doing all that crazy shit, I know there's been a lot of arcade games on StarCraft where you could already do that. Mm-hmm. But seeing them do it super properly where it felt really, really damn good, I cannot wait for Blizzard Dota because it's going to be hopefully really awesome to play, and it's gonna look cool. Hopefully,
it's gonna look real good.
Play real good. I'm excited. But I wonder if that's gonna be an arcade map or a downloadable thing.
What? It's probably an arcade map, just like the rest of their stuff, like Star Jeweled and Iron Chef.
But I mean, I think
Iron Chef,
I feel like there's gonna be so much more scripting in the map that they'll have to do. Because I remember when they were talking about it at BlizzCon, they were saying like. Units would like yell things to each other to make like jokes. Like somebody would yell at Nova and say like, "Oh, thought you had a game coming out or something," after you like kill her. So I wonder.
But we've seen how robust that editor is.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of crazy shit in that.
The editor that fans can use to create levels and scenarios and stuff is the same one used internally at Blizzard to create the campaign.
Yeah. I did not know that.
So that's something else Dan and I did after we finished the campaign.
Craziness.
We actually, because I bought the collector's edition of StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm, so we put in the Blu-ray with all the extras.
And Diablo 3.
But we did Heart of the Swarm.
We did all of them.
So Heart of the Swarm comes with a Blu-ray and a DVD for the behind the scenes. So we watched the behind the scenes for voice acting, cutscenes. We watched a little bit of the tutorials for the map editor
just checked
and
in on them,
cinematic
it's
stuff.
Like a full tutorial.
Yeah. It tells you how to do step by step some stuff. It's really cool.
Crazy stuff.
And but yeah, no, those things are really neat and awesome. And I'm glad they bundle in those cool behind the scenes features, as well as
It's
the
interesting
ability.
to watch them.
Yeah, as well as they include all the like in-game cutscenes at like crazy uncompressed 1080p.
Yeah,
and
because it's a Blu-ray.
yeah, and it looked fucking fantastic. It was crazy. Because like the cinematics look really good on your computer screen, but then when you blow them up on a TV and there's like none of that pixelations because they have to like render it down, so it's not like a massive gigabyte file in the middle of your installation.
Mm-hmm.
It looks fucking crazy. It's beautiful.
That's awesome.
Blizzard makes really good cutscenes. Yeah. But yeah, so we finished it. I'm probably gonna go through it again to get a bit more of those side objectives.
I started Wings of Liberty again.
Yeah, I want to do that
playing
too.
it right now.
Um,
It's real good. I completely forgot how good that campaign is.
Heart of the Swarm's just as good. Like, you get over... I feel like it's easier than Wings of Liberty, and you get over, like... They teach you how to play Zerg
yeah.
throughout the course of that campaign.
Honestly, I had way more fun with Heart of the Swarm than I did with the Wings of
well,
Liberty.
you're a Zerg player.
Well, it's not only that. I think it's
Yeah,
just that they improved on how they made the levels fun. Like, I know, I feel like when I went through Wings of Liberty, there was a lot of moments where I had fun playing it, but a lot of times where I was like, okay, well, I'm done for today. Like, I don't want to actually play anymore. But Wings of Liberty, but Heart of the Swarm, at no point did I want to stop. I had to kind of be like, okay, it's fucking late. Like, I gotta go to sleep. I cannot finish this right now.
Yep.
But Wings of Liberty, I always want to kind of
Stop
and take a break and be done for the day.
Jeez.
But anyways, it just feels like they're getting way better at making those crazy ass games. I cannot wait for in 3 years or 2 years, whenever Legacy of the Void or whenever the hell it comes out.
It's just gonna be awesome.
Be great. I'm excited. But I did learn that playing Heart of the Swarm's campaign has completely fucked me up for playing the multiplayer. Because during the campaign, you don't, as a Zerg player, you have to do things. There's a unit called the Queen, which you spew her love larva juice to make your main hatchery, which is the thing where you build units. It makes more eggs because she sprays things on it. You don't have to do that during the single player. However, you have to be consciously remembering when you did it last and then timing it in the multiplayer, and that completely threw me off.
Yeah, to keep up your unit production.
Yeah, and all that stuff. So I have to re-get back into the multiplayer now.
The queens are like super
Units.
dumbed down.
Oh, in
Oh,
multiplayer.
really?
In the single player.
Oh, you mean
Because
dumbed
they
down?
have they have auto transfuse,
Yeah.
which is a healing ability.
Yeah.
They can still do the creep tumor ability, but they also have ranged ground and air attacks that are stronger.
They also
than a
move way
regular queen,
faster.
and they move way faster off creep. So they are a military unit.
Yeah.
So is that significantly different than the previous versions?
Well, it's not
Well, the
significantly different.
multiplayer version is a
stay at your base,
base
sort of-
support unit,
Yeah, that doesn't really
Okay.
attack.
and it's like a spellcaster basically,
And it pretty much becomes in the campaign a frontline unit that you always want.
because
And
it auto heals all your units. Basically, it's your healer.
and it hits
that
air
makes
and it
sense.
does decent damage.
That makes
So,
sense.
For someone that doesn't just mass hydralisks like I did, they're a must in the campaign.
yeah, you can't do that in Brutal.
Yeah, because they're squishy.
But yeah, so that was that. That's pretty sweet. Kumar, have you been playing anything, by the way?
Whoa.
What?
You skipped over our awesome twos matchmaking
God.
night.
Now I have to hear this. Go ahead.
Me and Riccio kind of, with the intent but not on purpose, got matched into 2v2 bronze,
No way.
Seriously?
which is a lot more fun to play in.
I feel bad for
Is
those
Riccio
guys.
upset because he got thrown into bronze?
No,
it was
I'm
kind of
happy.
our intent, and it ended up happening because we lost most of our placement matches.
Because I was
Okay.
screwing around. I was playing other races that I don't normally play, and Dan's just not good. No, I'm kidding. No,
I'm not amazing. I am a low silver player at best.
Yeah. So now we get to go against bronze, and I've just been, when we do our twos, I just go random because I don't care what the hell
Well,
happens.
you get to try out the other races
Yeah.
that way.
But going random, what it did is it kept forcing me to randomly pick Zerg, and whenever we'd get that, it would just be like, all right, well, we won this one, Dan. Just try and do some really dumb shit.
Hey, I'm 1v2ing the other team here.
Yeah.
Thanks for building some Marines, Dan. That's
Yeah.
nice.
So we're having fun. I having trying to dip back into 1v1s and get back into the crazy competitive spirit of StarCraft 2. I have a lot of learning to do now with the new stuff. A lot of learning.
Did it change around a lot of the builds, or
Everything kind of seems faster. There's a lot of early game stuff that can really fuck your day up super
Yeah, like
fast.
everyone cheesing because it's a new expansion.
Well, it's not so much like cheesing, but there's a lot of more early units that can find their way into your base for the other races that you wouldn't have to worry about getting really attacked from other races like Terran and Protoss until a bit later game. But now they have like early ass units that they can get out super quick that do so much damage. So
okay.
you got to relearn some stuff. It's cool. But
Crazy.
I like it. I like it a lot. So I can't wait to play a shit ton more of it.
Sweet.
But yeah.
I'm hoping to pick it up on Friday.
Do it. I really want to. If anybody wants to play
Like-
with us, let us know. We'll give
If
you
everyone
IDs.
wants to get matched into multiplayer bronze,
Oh yeah, bronze.
just let me know.
For the win. Like that's all I can play is bronze. Anything higher than that, and
Hey, I'm
I can play
happy.
gold.
I'm
With
happy.
just Marines.
I'm happy that I played.
that's my strategy.
The Marines are actually colored gold because of how many wins he has.
That'd be
Yep.
cool. I'd be happy. I've been happy because I played my 1v1s and I got ranked in platinum. So I was like, yay, I'm back. However, not good when I'm trying to relearn the game. So that's been fun. But yeah, anyways, Kumar, have you been playing anything?
Yes, sir. I've played a bunch of stuff. I haven't been. I don't think I've been on the cast for what 2-3 weeks or so.
Just 2.
2 weeks, I think.
2 weeks. Yeah,
Just
2
2,
weeks.
yeah.
2 weeks.
2 weeks. So I'll give you the list and then tell me which one you hear about.
Go for it.
So started up Spec Ops: The Line. Spec Ops:
Oh,
The
nice.
Line. Wow, I can't talk either.
Did you
Um,
finish it?
Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Did you finish it?
No, like I'm literally maybe
Oh.
25 minutes in.
All right,
Okay,
we'll
all
wait.
right,
We'll
all
wait
right.
on that one.
Yep.
Okay.
Next.
Finally tried out Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. I know I'm really late to that one, but
That's okay.
I wanted to see what all
That
the fuss
game's
was about.
okay.
Yeah, it's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a good little time killer, and you'll spend probably an hour and a half or so going through it, and then you'll be done with it. So that was
It's got good
interesting.
style. Maybe the gameplay
Yeah.
doesn't hold up.
I like how you pick up pennies, nickels, dimes, and loonies.
Yeah.
because it's
It's kind of nice.
It's
eh?
awesome.
To be
It's like,
represented.
Yeah, yeah, I like it.
What else? Played Cave Story, courtesy of Dan the
Ooh,
Man.
nice.
I have a
How far
lot
did you
of
get in Cave
extra
Story?
keys for things because of humble bundles.
I'm
Oh, really?
probably an hour and a half, 2 hours in.
Okay, cool.
I'm planning on going back and playing more of it. I mean, I'm having fun with it. It's really simple and straightforward. So you can kill a couple hours with it or whatever, and then just be done with it for a bit.
Yeah.
So going through that, played some more Sniper Elite Nazi Zombie Army, I believe is what it's called.
Yep, following up on our Let's Play from that.
Nazi zombie
Yep,
army,
that
zombie
was,
army.
that was a whole lot of fun. What else? Super Stickman Golf.
Oh yeah, you were sounding like you were enjoying.
We should talk about that one for sure. So, do you want to talk
Yeah,
to us about what the hell
I'll bring
is?
that up. I'll bring that up with you in a second here as well.
Okay, okay.
Oh,
what else?
that reminds me, just on a quick note, I also played a new iOS game called Ridiculous Fishing this week.
Nice.
Oh yeah, I want to hear about that too. Actually,
Okay, well, finish your list and we'll come back to Ridiculous.
played Journey on the PS3.
Oh, nice.
First time?
Yeah, actually, I haven't gone through
Whoa.
it. I didn't get to go through it. I didn't have the time.
Oh,
but
no.
I've been
Oh.
told that I should go through it in a single sitting.
Yeah, I was
So,
gonna say
Oh,
you
yes.
just committed a sin, man. Just,
yeah. So I'll go back and I'll just start over. It's not like I really got too far, anyways.
Yeah, both times I've played that game, I don't know. I still don't know how the checkpointing works because it was both.
Yeah, it's
times.
weird.
Yeah.
It's a little bit confusing from what I've been told. Played a little bit of Vanquish. I'm in a never-ending battle trying to finish the 6th challenge.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I don't want to hear about that
and
one.
and shit's just broken. The game is just fucking busted. It's unreal how hard it is. So that's
So you're saying it is, if Vanquish was more popular, there would have been a similar outcry over the God of
Oh my God, the
War
people who
stuff.
complained about the. Okay, I'm gonna say this again. I said this to you guys before we started. I finished. Okay, so my playthrough of God of War consisted of me getting through the first time in 5.5 hours,
Yeah.
and then getting through on hard in 6.5 hours.
Which God of War here?
Ascension.
God of War
Ascension?
Ascension,
Okay.
sorry. Yeah. I got through hard mode, that the trial of or whatever his face is. I got through that on my first try on hard.
Which is what everybody's been saying has been a
And I-
really garbage.
Yeah,
and
and I
unfair
really
part
don't
of the
understand
game.
what people were complaining about it for. But anyways, it is what it is. The 6th challenge in Vanquish makes that game look like a joke.
Oh my God.
So it's stupid hard. It's craziness. You got to time everything. You got to understand where every single enemy is going to be coming up. This is going to sound really, really bad, but I don't intend for it to. It's very much in a similar vein to the majority of Japanese influenced games,
Oh really?
where they're just they're a step ahead of everything. They're just relentless, and they're not.
So you're
They
talking
don't make
like
them to
Ninja
be easy.
Gaiden here.
Yeah, pretty much. So, Vanquish is wicked as it is, but I'm hating that game just because of that challenge, just because of how hard it is.
Okay.
What else did I play? And then God of War Ascension.
So do you
How
want
about, that
do you wanna-
multiplayer,
hold
huh?
on, hold on. Before we jump into the multiplayer, of that do you want to give us the rundown on your God of War Ascension experience?
Yes, that was a completely unnecessary game, and the entire God of War universe could have done without it.
Now, did you platinum this game?
Yes,
Do you feel
it took me
happy about
4
that?
sittings. It took me 4 sittings to get through that game.
Was it at all difficult to receive this platinum?
No, definitely not. If you
Uh,
can if you can block and you know how to roll, which is the right stick, you'll be totally okay getting through that game.
So
Really?
so you said it was 5 hours to go through it?
My first time was 5.5.
Okay, so I want to run this through with you real quick. So, from 0 to 10, 10 being you having the most fun. By the time you hit like hour number 1, how are you feeling?
I don't know, maybe 3.2.
Okay, and then like let's say like 3 as you were halfway.
It went up.
It went up.
Slightly.
Okay.
I mean, it's. I'll qualify this. I do enjoy the God of War games.
Okay.
This made me mad because it was his final outing on the PS3.
Yeah. Okay.
And it could have been so much more than it actually ended up being.
Because God of War 3 was incredible.
What I think.
Yeah, and I mean, in the argument though, God of War 3 was the first time that the title came to an HD console and it was presented that way. So people, I think they give it more credit than the other two just because of the fact that it was the first time it was on an HD console.
I played all 3 of those games in a row. I really disliked 1 and 2. 3 fixed everything and was the best game in the series.
So that being said,
laggy ass Kumar lad.
God of War 1 was entirely ruined by I Puzzle at the end.
Really?
Yep, that puzzle was total fucking bullshit and garbage.
I didn't have any trouble with that stuff either.
Maybe I'm biased with the game, but I thought the first one resonated with me the most just because I loved the story. The second one was a fantastic continuation. The third one made me so happy you have no idea. And then Ascension came. Oh, sorry. Then there was the collection. So, what was it? Ghost of Sparta Chains of Olympus and Ghost of Sparta.
Yeah.
Well, how many times do we have to go through? How many?
Kumar, at least you can rest happily knowing that while this is the final outing on the PS3, at least it will live on for at least a while through the multiplayer, right?
Oh my God! Don't even get me started. Don't even get me started. That multiplayer is so stupid. I don't understand why they thought that would be a good idea.
So we got to see some of the multiplayer. I think was it last week's podcast?
Yeah, last podcast.
So last podcast was playing some of it live, and we kind of got to see how it was janky and sort of laggy, and the combo system, while it is pretty decent in single player, doesn't translate well when there's like latency and all that weird stuff going on. In fact, if ever you're being double teamed or some sort of not one-on-one confrontation where there's like 3-on-3 or whatever, it just becomes this mash of you don't know who the fuck's getting hit. Everyone's getting knocked back. People are getting juggled. You don't even know what the hell's going on. So it's not that fun. Now
that sounds real fun.
From what I heard is that Kumar, you managed to get this game for a budgety type price.
I did, yes.
And you needed the one trophy.
I needed that one stupid trophy for the for getting through the I guess multiplayer training, whatever it is.
Yeah, tutorial.
So yeah, I paid $10 to get the stupid online pass just to finish it and get it over with.
That is dedication, though I feel horrible for you. That sucks.
Well, here's the thing. So I have on my and part of I guess this will probably resonate with Dan a little bit, but I'm a completionist for the series that I very much enjoy. God of War being one of them, Mass Effect probably being the next.
Honestly, Mass Effect is the only game series that I've ever tried to
do everything in.
Platinum trophy per se.
Yeah.
Just the achievements aren't that bad, and I love playing that game through. The hardest achievement out of any of them was Mass Effect 2 on Insane.
So it's not Omega Mesa waste of time?
Coming back to it, Rich.
I guess that's a very similar circumstance that we are just talking about here, isn't it? Except I paid $15.
Yeah.
I paid 10. Yeah. So anyways, I have every single God of War title platinumed.
Kumar, we're depressing.
It would have pissed me off if that one was the only one that was left.
I've got good news this week, so it's good. Don't worry about it.
What's that?
I said I've got good things to talk about this week, so don't worry about it.
Not angry feelings again?
Yeah. No, there's still some angry, but happiness.
Play more SimCity. Anyways,
play some more fucking Sims.
Let's let Kumar finish up his thought.
So anyways, I think if you have every trophy but that one, I think it's at 98% or something.
Oh my God.
So it would have just bothered me to see 98, 100, 100, 100, 100, 100.
Yeah, that would have just probably pissed you off.
So I was just like, whatever, just finish it. The shit was a joke. It was easy. I paid, with the online pass, I paid $40.
But you haven't actually tried any of the multiplayer on the release version though, right?
No, I can't tell you how uninterested I am in that multiplayer, especially considering I've got a really expansive backlog right now.
I think you and I should try to play some of it at some point.
And you want to, for the purpose of the channel?
Either for the purpose of the channel or just
you guys should do some sort of let's play.
Okay, I'll be very frank with you. I will not play this if it doesn't.
If it doesn't make the internet.
Contribute. If this doesn't contribute to anything, I'm not playing this game.
We'll record
it. Oh my God.
and it can just be called something that involves us yelling for however amount of time that we can last playing it.
Okay, I'm down.
I should warn you, I have unlocked some stuff.
That's okay. You don't scare me.
Oh no, we'll be working together. Actually, I hope.
Yeah, it's team games.
The game will be against us though, so that doesn't matter. But yeah,
that's okay. We'll make it work. We'll find a way.
Yeah, we can definitely do something with that. I would enjoy that because I do want to play a little bit more of it to unlock some things and be like, I can see where it was trying to go, but so far it's like the fuck is going on here? Like I don't know. So we'll see.
Actually, you know what I really do want to play more co-op of is Sniper Elite.
Yeah, we definitely need to do way more of that.
Really
that was a whole lot of fun.
Yeah.
And the game actually gets it doesn't really seem like it changes much, but it gets better.
Yeah.
In terms of the environments that they kind of toss you into and the tasks that they have you do, everything stays the same relative to the objectives. You're literally just moving from point A to point B to point C, point D, all the way through every level.
Okay.
But the way that you get there is different, and the enemies they throw your way are different. And,
that's awesome.
but it's fun. Like we played for what,
One
maybe
level.
an hour and a half.
Oh yeah, an hour and a half. Yeah.
And that hour and a half is it's indicative of what the rest of the game's like, but it's always fun when you're playing co-op.
Oh, yeah.
Always.
Oh, nice.
No, we're definitely gonna play more of it. Just gotta not get sidetracked with anything on this weekend or something. But yeah, no, I would love to record some more of that for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
But Kumar, do you want to back up a little bit and talk to us about what the hell Stickman Golf or something is?
It's a fantastic game that'll make you incredibly angry.
Did I actually get that right? Is it Stickman Golf?
Yeah, something like that.
Super Stickman Golf 2 is what it is.
Okay.
So for anyone who played the original, it's literally the same thing, but they've just added a couple of changes relative to, like, you can rank up, you can change your golfer, give them hats.
Did you say who played the first one? Oh, it's 2.
Yeah.
When was
Super
number 1?
Stickman Golf 2. The first one came out a while back.
That was like an iOS launch title.
Really?
Basically.
Yeah, it came out a while back.
Holy
it's been a little while.
Okay. All right. So what is this?
So
I have no idea what this
one, it's a company called, or a developer called Noodle Cake Games.
Okay. Okay.
And,
you got me.
Yeah, it's wicked. They're a good developer. They're a clean developer. They do really, really good support. So what I've found is that anytime there's been an issue with a game, they're usually really, really quick to address it. So it's kind of nice that they have done well enough with the first game that they've now been able to release a second one and get the same level of, I guess, it's been regarded really, really well, and reviewed really, really well, and people like it. So I'm sure they're going to carry forward the same sort of mentality in making sure that this is just as fun. But they have a pretty solid single-player experience, and then they have turn-based and something called race mode. So turn-based is literally what you would expect of a multiplayer sort of game, where you literally just take shots and one person goes at a time. Race mode is you just, like the name implies, you race to see who can get a hole in one, you race to see who can sink the ball first. But here's the catch: you can play with up to 4 people.
I just want to ask you one thing real quick, because I'm looking at this right now on the App Store, and this is a 2D game. It's not like Overhead or anything.
No, it's 2D.
Oh my!
Oh, really?
Oh my!
Yeah, it's awesome. Buy it. It's $1.
I see that you can actually customize your golfer with a rainbow afro.
Yes, sir.
They might have just sold me on this.
And so they grab you because you get experience points for you get experience and everything, and you can unlock gear and customize your golfer to a certain extent. It doesn't do much, but the hats that you wear can influence certain aspects of the game. So you can get something called a sticky ball by wearing a particular hat, or you can get like a ball that's not affected by one of the hazards.
Okay.
So there's different things you can do, and it's part of what adds that little strategic element to everything. But the multiplayer mode is pretty hilarious. Like, if there's a way to capture video from an iPhone,
we actually can.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we should play
TV.
this on the TV with the 4 of us or something, because it would be pretty hilarious.
Kumar, you should come visit next week, and we should record a dry run of it.
It would be really fun. I'm telling you. You guys are gonna be shocked.
We've done iOS dry runs before.
What's
We've done iOS dry runs.
Yeah, we definitely have.
I think only one of them went out because the other 2 were weird.
Something really weird.
It's a lot of fun though. This is a really, really cool game. Super simple, but you'll get hooked.
Nice. I'll check it out for $1. And you know what? I'll pass. No, I spent all my money.
That's a 15th of the Citadel DLC.
I bought Awakened.
That math is wrong. Math. Never mind.
I was gonna be like,
I bought Awakened. I bought Awakened. Played a chapter.
You spent $10 on Dead Space DLC, which is a game you hate, and won't spend $15 on Citadel DLC.
Can I explain something about this DLC though?
Motherfucker. Sorry.
This is
That's what Dan thinks of that.
of Dead Space.
What just happened?
So he got destroyed in Gears of War here.
4 enemies left.
So-
Anyways.
So I bought or Kumar, did you have anything else to mention before, just in case?
Not so much. I still owe what's his name? I still owe Skinned an apology here. I haven't gotten around to actually completing
To the
what's
Moon?
it called? To the Moon or Dear Esther.
Oh, really?
Oh.
Both of which
you
both
need
of
to
which
really finish Dear Esther.
To the Moon has
that?
also been announced a sequel or like a whatchamacallit thing to it, and I'm excited
extension?
as shit. Yeah, it's like something bird flies.
Something bird flies.
There's something about a bird. I don't know what it is, but it's they have a trailer up that plays a song from it, and it's just I'm so excited. The music in To the Moon is so good.
it
But,
really is.
But yeah, so you haven't actually managed to play any more Dear Esther or To the Moon, or
No, I started both, and then again, I don't know about Dear Esther, but I was told by several people that To the Moon is, again, try to play it in a sitting.
yeah,
Yep.
it's a long sitting,
and-
but it's good.
That's what I've heard, and so that's where I can't I can't dedicate the time to it in 2 consecutive sort of days.
Yeah.
But I'm hoping that I'll have a little bit of spare time coming up within either this weekend or early next week. That I'm hoping I'll finally be able to get around to it, because I mean, the guy's been telling me that it's one of his favorite games and this and
Yeah.
that. So it's like he's built it up to the point that I really want to check it out. I just haven't gotten around.
Built it up to the point To the Moon.
Yeah, exactly. Well said.
You should have just said built it up to
It's
the moon.
not Omega wasted time. This game, I will tell you that much. To the Moon is good.
Sit it down and I don't know, place it at all. Hey, I'm not the one who
That
makes
pun didn't
puns
have
here.
a mass effect on me.
Wow.
Anyway,
Place it at all. God fucking damn it.
so I bought the
He's so angry.
the Dead Space 3 Awakened DLC. I haven't
And?
finished it. It has 3 chapters. I played the first chapter of it and then I stopped. For now, I want to go back to it because it actually looked like it was getting somewhere interesting. It looked like you were gonna start killing crazy people, not necromorphs. I would also like to point out that the trailer or the start of the game tells you, like, when you start the DLC, it's like, oh man, all the necromorphs are dead. But when you buy the DLC, there's big fucking description text that's like, join Isaac and Carver as they fight their way through what they thought was no more necromorphs, but they're back. And it's like, oh great, what the fuck? And thankfully it's like a reveal like 10 minutes in, not even like 5 minutes into the DLC. But I found it really dumb how it started off in there. It was just...
So are you saying this DLC trivializes the ending of Dead Space?
No, it continues. I don't know where it goes yet because I haven't finished it. But
Do you think if this ends good, that you will have liked Dead Space 3 again?
no.
Okay.
But I may enjoy this
Is there
DLC.
another redeeming factor?
But I may enjoy the DLC. However, my main complaint about Dead Space 3 was that there was a lot of rehashed locations and the same type of fights, and how it's like a horde mode every time you get into a fight.
Yeah.
This DLC is going backwards through the last part of the game so far, in the same locations backwards, fighting the
backtracking.
same dudes. And when you fight a dude, it is a room where stuff just keeps pouring at you like a horde mode, and you're just kind of like sitting there firing.
So it
Sounds
is
like the
more
rest of
Dead
the game.
Space 3.
So far, it's
Yeah.
more Dead Space 3. However, I got to the second chapter, which brings you somewhere where you've also been before backwards, but
You're
I
not
stopped
really selling this.
because now there's candles and there's no lights and there's maybe crackheads or something. I don't know what the hell's going on.
It turned
So-
into Condemned.
Yeah. So, but with plasma cutters. So I'm super excited to actually play the rest of this and
I'd play Condemned 3, but with
By the
plasma
way, at
cutters.
some point or another, can we talk about how bad EA is just shitting the bed lately?
we are going to hit
man.
that. We are going to hit that. If you want, right after my
Yeah, get a diaper.
little possible. Actually, I'm done with Awaken right now. We're not talking about that. So can we do a little EA/SimCity talk real quick
Yeah.
before we
okay.
get into some happy stuff? So SimCity got a patch. It got patch 1.7. Now this is a good patch because they apparently fixed part of the traffic, which is making people happy. And ambulances apparently are kind of working better, and fire trucks are kind of working better, and police stations are kind of working better. But cheetah mode's still missing. People are still getting their cities randomly deleted, and there's still some weird connection problems. I think achievements and leaderboards are back, and regional achievements are back. But everybody is still pissed about a lot of stuff in that game. So I don't know what we talked about so much on last podcast. However, people wanted an offline mode, and oh man, I can't remember her name. Lisa.
Oh, the PR lady.
Oh man, I can't remember her name.
Actually, no, I think she's higher up. She's not even PR. Like her role is something.
She's like leader of Maxis or whatever the hell.
Yeah,
I say
right.
leader like terribly, but
CEO.
yeah, it's what the hell's her name?
No,
Lisa
no, she's not
Bradshaw.
CEO.
Lisa Bradshaw. She was they were pretty much saying that we could have done a single player game. It was totally possible, but it was not part of our vision, so we didn't want to do it. And earlier that week,
So fuck you. We're not doing it at all.
yeah, it was pretty much that.
Oh man.
And earlier
Yep.
that week, they mentioned it's impossible. It would take like so much coding to change it up, and it's just I don't like it. It's not going to happen any time in the near future. And then somebody tweeted, "Okay, I changed this one line of code. Everybody can play offline right now, except for it doesn't save. That's the issue. However."
I bet you the dude's working on a patch
Well,
for it.
the thing is that they need to implement a UI thing to allow saving, because what happens is when you flip on the offline mode, and what the offline mode is, what we talked about last week, is that after 20 minutes it kicks you off. So the line of code is commenting out that line, or adding the timer for 20 minutes to just be unlimited.
Is it literally that simple?
It's literally that simple. And so they got to do that. And what it does is it saves the map locally, and the second you reconnect back to Origin, it uploads your town.
Okay.
So that people realize that. So people are trying to figure out how to keep those local files and then make them so you're readable or save them or whatever the hell. So there's that. People also figured out how to turn on debug mode, which allowed you to make, pretty much allowed you to edit anything outside of the actual border. So you can make like highways and better highways, so more entrances into your town and all that stuff. And the funny thing about that is you can edit that, quit out of your city, and it still uploads totally fine to the Sims like online stuff, and everybody's gonna see it in your town
really?
or whatever.
I think the
Yeah.
first thing I would do is make a Mr. Caboose statue.
I don't even. What would that look like to you?
I don't know. Let me get back to you once I get the shred out.
Nice. But
Wait, is Mr. Caboose even in the?
yeah, he says,
Okay,
"Oh shit, oh
good,
shit." son."
good.
But yeah, so people have managed to hack into it and do that kind of shit. People also found, I don't know if this is just a placeholder, but they found an in-game store in SimCity which was selling single buildings like a marina, $15.
Oh really?
And it was like, oh my god. So that's why you guys wanted to be online only. And there's that. And I don't know, there's just been a lot of fucked up shit that's been going on with the game. And the worst is that for doing little edits like changing that one line of code to allow you to play offline, or people have hacked cheetah mode back in just because it should be back in.
Sorry, what mode is that?
Oh, well, what was that, Kumar?
What mode was that? Like what did they put back into it?
Cheetah mode, which was whenever you're playing SimCity, you have normal mode, you have llama mode, you have
Llama mode.
llama is slow. And,
Sounds
Serious?
What do you say? Like
yeah,
that?
it's llama
Seems
mode.
a little
I don't know what the
ridiculous.
normal one is. It's just whatever, and then the third one is cheetah, which it's going super speed. So people hack that back in. But doing certain things like that would ban your entire Origin account. If I read
Wow.
that properly, so it'll ban your entire account. And
That's not very nice.
so that's been fucked up. Apparently, also during this week, anybody who complained or asked for chargebacks or tried to get like money back from them would get their Origin accounts banned as well. But apparently, people who complained on Amazon were also getting their keys denied or something fucked up. Like I don't know what exactly happened with that, but I read
What
that and I was
are
like,
you
well, that's
doing,
messed up.
EA?
So I don't know if that really went through or what the hell happened with that, but that was happening. Turtle, llama, and cheetah. Sorry, those are the 3 speeds. So that was happening. And I don't know if there's anything else. But anyways, a lot of people have been hating on Lucy Bradshaw. There's one dude who works at Maxis. I can't remember his name, and I feel bad for that. Who's been really, really cool about it. He's the guy who's been working on fixing the like the traffic and all that.
Okay.
And he would tweet and be like, guys, I'm working on the traffic. Here's a quick YouTube video. I just recorded it. Like, this looks like it's working better, right? And then people would be like, yeah, okay, it's fucked up. Like, no, like, that's still really dumb. And he'd try and work on stuff. So it seems like there's
Sad that they're
still-
not helping him.
Yeah, well, it seems to be that there's some people who are still working on it. And, like, I'm not saying Maxis is bad or anything. It really sucks that maybe their vision or whoever is in charge of making the game the way it ended up.
What you're saying is
Fucked
they are
up.
trying to polish a turd
It's
here.
they are trying to polish the turd, but I think it's too bad because I think Maxis is still good. I think it's whoever was higher up making the decisions on where how this game was going to end up that really
You can be
fucked up.
a like triple A level shoe polisher and you're still not going to polish a turd to make it look any better.
yeah, I know. The thing is
I love your description of that.
the thing is with this game is there's still a lot of fucked up. Like I know I said like they're kind of working on stuff. They still haven't put cheetah back in. And me when I play the game is still fundamentally like really fucked up. The fact that you can still survive and make like the best city And what people haven't figured out is no matter what the hell you do, you cannot fail at SimCity. You can fuck up your city as hard as you want, and you're still going to somehow survive. And unless you got into my sort of complication last week where I was missing something and then I started losing money, even then my population would have went down where I would have like broken down some buildings and been just okay.
That's messed.
So I don't know. There's still a lot of busted stuff in SimCity. I can't really complain that much this week. I just wanted to kind of update a little bit what's going on because I haven't actually jumped back into it. I haven't played it for a week, and I don't intend to actually play it until, I don't know. I don't plan to go back right now. So
you said you were done with it, didn't you?
I'm pretty much.
I can't remember.
I'm still pretty much done with it. Yeah, I've loaded up Origin when I tried to play Dead Space 3 or just recently this week they actually gave people their free games for getting SimCity and apologizing.
Yeah.
But anyway, so I logged back in, and I still look at it, and I haven't even started up the launcher. I haven't actually patched it. I just what the feeling of me wanting to play it just is gone, and I keep frequenting the Reddit of like SimCity Reddit and hearing that people are having still trouble with it, and it's really messed up, and
It's kind of sad because there was a lot of hype around
really good.
There's so much hype. There's so much stuff that I was hoping would be really good for it, and it makes me sad that it didn't end up the way that I was hyped or thought it would go. So I have hope that like a year from now, if they're still working on it, maybe a lot of stuff's gonna be polished up where it'll be really fun. Maybe the land plots will be bigger, and I don't know, but I don't know, man. There's been some fucked up stuff, and I don't think I'm gonna go back to SimCity anytime soon, which sucks.
That's sad, yeah.
But especially if they announce DLC and all that stuff, then no, I'm done. But I know there's gonna be expansion packs. Anyways, one thing that I should mention is that they finally gave away people's free games for getting SimCity. Oh, I thought I had a list here. Yeah, so you can either choose Battlefield 3, the standard edition, not the premium. Bejeweled 3, Dead Space 3, Dead Space 3 standard as well, Mass Effect 3 standard edition.
It's standards.
How does Bejeweled 3 even compare?
I don't know. Hold on. Medal of Honor Warfighter standard edition, Need for Speed Most Wanted standard edition, Plants vs. Zombies, or SimCity 4 deluxe edition. So you get to choose one of those. And
to answer your Bejeweled question, just reading the disclaimer text randomly, it appears that if you are under 18 and bought SimCity, you get both SimCity 4 and Bejeweled 3.
Yeah. So they just get automatically added. You don't get a choice.
Yeah.
So those are your choices. And
because all the other games are rated M, I think.
I don't want to sound
I don't know
like a dick face by saying this, but I already have all of those. So I tried to contact EA and be like, can I gift this to somebody? Like I was waiting because Steam, you could just throw something into your Steam inventory, then
yeah,
gift it.
like if Steam had an offer for this, they would have thrown it right into your inventory.
Yeah,
no question.
So I messaged them. I was like, can I gift it? Because I was gonna give something to Dan, or maybe like get it somewhere so I could have a code that I could give to someone and maybe do like a giveaway or do something with it. Yeah. They're like, no. It's like, are you sure you don't want SimCity 4? You don't have that on your Origin. I'm like, no, I don't. Like, what am I gonna do with that? Like, I already have a copy. I don't want to go to waste. So. Apparently, if I give them a call to their like hotline and I put in my case number and all that stuff, maybe I can get something. But it's
gonna take a lot of time.
It actually took me an hour and a half with them on chat support, asking like, "Is there anything I could do?" They're like, "Oh, well, let me look into that." And the guy would disappear for like half an hour and come back and be like, "Do you want SimCity 4?" I'm like, "No." It's like, "Is there like a chance I can maybe get like DLC if you're not willing to let me gift?" Because apparently they don't know how the hell to fucking gift people on Origin. I don't know what the hell that shit is.
Really,
but. So I was like, oh, can I get like DLC? Like, can you give me like a promo code or something that I can give out or just use myself? But there's nothing. I don't know. Origin seems like it's got some fucked up shit running in the background that doesn't allow it to be
friendly
nice. With doing anything other than buying yourself some stuff.
A valid system.
I just want to note the one time I dealt with EA support was because I bought Dead Space 3 on Steam.
Yeah.
And I was trying to sign into it so that my roommate could play it, and I used one of my other emails because I wasn't sure what my EA account was.
Yeah.
So I used one of my other emails to sign into it, and that registered it to that email rather than my regular Origin account.
Yeah.
So I got on the chat with Origin support, and they said they couldn't transfer the game key to another account.
Yeah.
So what they did is they just gave me another Dead Space 2 key
Really?
and put it on the correct email that I wanted it on.
That's not bad.
Which will bring it. Actually, that brings me to me dealing with them to say like, hey, if I can get Dead Space 3, can I give it to a buddy if I give you his email and his Origin ID? And they're like, oh no, we can't, because anytime you try to load up these gift games, it checks to see if you own SimCity. I'm like, that sounds like the fucking dumbest thing I've ever heard, and that is probably a lie. I can't see Origin actually doing that.
We need to see if you own SimCity.
So anyway, I don't know. Anyways,
It's weird though, because from a customer standpoint, you having owned all these games, I would think that they would try and do a little something for you in some regard, because in your eyes, those are like the AAA releases of the last little while.
Yeah.
For EA. Even stuff like Bejeweled 3, that was like a big deal when it came out. Plus, like you're basically their most loyal customer because you bought all those and SimCity.
I didn't buy the Maddens. That's why they're angry.
Clearly.
You don't know Madden,
That's
so
exactly
I can't
it,
help
yeah.
you.
That's legitimately probably why. It's like fucking.
But it seems weird
Non-sports
just from a
gameplay.
business standpoint not to try and do even just a little something like, oh, we'll give you like a $10 credit or something instead. Like, you probably wouldn't have been happy with that, right?
Yeah, it would have been anything other than wasting this, because it feels like a waste. Like if I'm getting something that I'm not ever going to use, and I could have given something to somebody else who could have possibly used it, and now I can't do anything with it. So that kind of sucks. But what somebody was mentioning is that you bought SimCity, right? And one of the games they can give you is SimCity 4, so it's almost like them saying, oh yeah, we know it's garbage, go enjoy your old one. And other than that, all the other games that they're letting you get are first-person shooters or like high-action games, sort of. Other than
It
like
should be
Bejeweled.
noted that pretty much every single one of those games that is on free offer right now is on an EA sale right now as well.
And people are
For
complaining
at least half off.
But people are complaining. They're like, "Oh, so you're going to give me Mass Effect 3, but not the first ones." So I have to like, it's like if you were getting a free game and you never played a Mass Effect game, it's like, great, now I have the third one. Now you're going to make me buy the first and second.
Yeah, looking at all those, the only one that isn't a sequel is Plants vs. Zombies.
Yeah, exactly. Well, Need for Speed Most Wanted wouldn't matter, but
yeah.
I don't know.
Still.
It just sucks that, in my eyes, and people might not agree with me, and that's totally fine. But I think EA fucked up really bad with all this shit, and now it's gone from people complaining about like all the Maxis stuff to Origin to the DRM to the servers being fucked up to Lucy Bradshaw saying, "Oh, it's our vision. We don't want to do that. Make it like we want to make it online only." To everyone posting on Reddit like, "Yo, if you fucking buy SimCity, now you can get Dead Space 3 for free." And it's like okay, now everyone's gonna be super happy about EA. Not everybody, but in some people's eyes, suddenly EA is maybe like,
You know what?
okay.
That's they did good.
Yeah,
you know,
they
the
did
game
good
is
on that.
broken. Have a free one to play while it's broken. That's totally reasonable.
Yeah.
The only reason there's hate is because there's a stigma against EA on the internet. That's the only reason you see people getting upset over this.
But it's just like,
Yeah, maybe
don't
the
know.
game fundamentally is broken, but
it just,
other games can be broken, and you don't get free stuff for that.
Agreed, yes, but I think the way they've been dealing with a lot of the stuff about people either complaining about, like anybody who goes on the forums and asks a question will either get their stuff banned or censored.
That's so
Anybody
dumb.
posting on the Reddit, I think EA might have complained, or the Reddit, the moderators, now anybody who complains on the Reddit just gets like that post is taken down. So there's
That seems really weird.
seems to be
that
a lot of
they're
people
censoring it. So
yeah,
crazily.
I'm pretty sure it's not because of EA on the Reddit thing, but it just feels like they fucked up, and having played the game and knowing everything that's kind of wrong with it and how many corners they cut to do all that stuff, it just sucks that they only got like a week of things going bad, and then this week you have them announcing that and Reddit posts saying like, oh, go ahead and buy this game, get a free game, and then EA going ahead and saying, oh, it sold 1.2 million copies, look how much money we're making, and it didn't fix anything, and now they can just go ahead and possibly fuck up some more stuff, and no one can really complain about it.
Well,
Like, even if you complain, it won't do
The
shit.
thing to realize is about all of these bad launches and stuff is that the people that disliked it or are having these issues or are going to go complain about it on the internet are I guarantee, lower than 75% out of that like 1.2 million sales has complained about this.
I would almost
It's a small but vocal minority.
I would normally agree with that, except for it seems like SimCity hit like a pretty intense critical mass, because it got actually featured on like CNN, it got in like Forbes magazine, it's starting to hit like a shit ton of outlets about like, yo,
Yeah.
EA is fucking up, and
Again.
having Reddit be like filled with all that shit, have like their actual forums, people complaining like everywhere, like, and being able to talk to people who don't even know. Well, I know that adds when people maybe haven't even played the game, but a lot of people seem to be aware of it, and everyone, I haven't heard somebody who has been genuinely happy with the product.
Yeah, fair enough.
Like, people say like, yeah, it's decent. I know it's fucked up though, but it's like, I don't know. I feel that it sucks that they can kind of not fully get away with it, but
Give away free stuff to...
The thing is, EA makes a lot of bad games too. Okay?
Yeah.
so
Right?
far they've made a lot of bad games this year, and now it's going to continue.
No, but
because
not
it's-
even from a AAA standpoint. Just because a AAA game like Dead Space or SimCity doesn't do exactly what you wanted in a sequel perfectly does not make it a bad game necessarily. I'm saying they have put out bad games,
Yeah,
ones that are just not good. Maybe new IPs that didn't work out so well. Look at the Army of Two games. Those are really
Oh,
basic.
that's out next week, huh?
Yeah, those are really basic shooters.
Yeah.
And they're not that incredible. But if Army of Two comes out and the multiplayer is broken and people can't connect to matches, and the game is fundamentally broken, EA's not going to do anything
No, I know.
for those people. But there's a sense of entitlement over that a lot of gamers have.
Yeah,
No, I-
that you have to make something that specifically appeases me, even...
Oh no, I know all the entitlement stuff. The thing that's shitty about SimCity is it sucks that they actually fucked up a lot of stuff, but what sucks is that they've been lying about a lot of it.
Yeah.
And that's what I think is why it's getting so much hate nowadays, is because a lot of stuff that they kind of explained before the game came out either didn't it's in the game, but it was heavily like not like saying that all the little Sims that are moving around have like completely smart AI and they all have their each things they want to do and go and do whatever, and then to get it on release and at midnight every day they forget everything. They each don't have a job, they don't have a home, they don't have anything. It's just nearest thing on everything. And then to I don't know, it's just everything that they I can't think of anything right now. It's whatever, but there's so much stuff that they either promised or they'd explain, and now it's been out like saying that it couldn't go online, that it was only online, it's impossible. Like stupid little things they're kind of lying about, and then the second people start calling them out on them, and all the stuff that's being hacked into the game and seeing what's actually possible, and then still complaining like, oh no, it's totally still fine, have a free game. Like you can feel like they're kind of hiding a lot of it.
Here's the other thing about that. All of those lies and stuff is coming from Maxis.
Yeah, that is true. Not EA.
EA on the publisher side is covering this by offering a free game to all the disappointed customers of a game developed by one of their many developers.
No, there's been a quote or two from there's been one EA guy. I want to say
that just fucked up and put his shoe in his mouth.
Yeah, because I know Lucy Bradshaw has been messing up with a lot of stuff on Max's side, but there has been at least some word from EA with a lot of it too.
But all we're hearing really is Max's stuff.
But if you hear on the EA side with them like censoring everybody and banning accounts and stuff, that's not Max's.
Yeah,
that's terrible.
Yeah.
The other thing is that a lot of the time those banning account stuff is blown out of proportion.
Yes, and I don't know.
Will you ever be able to find perfect proof that EA has banned all these accounts?
Yeah, they've been tweeting about it.
Who's
They
been
said
tweeting
People who've
about
been
it?
getting
EA, they're like
screwed?
if you're messing with any of the config files, it's gone.
Well,
But that's a contract that you go in when you accept the terms of agreement. That's a contract stating that you will not fuck with this game. And
Yeah,
you will
I
not
know.
edify.
and I'm
edit
sure
it
that
and
can
modify
actually
it.
be argued because EULAs are not.
Yeah, those are kind of.
They're
not
not.
ironclad,
Yeah.
so to speak.
Yeah.
I know what you mean, but even still,
Oh, actually,
if you're fucking with it,
this
you
is.
know.
Did you guys hear the new thing that I think they were trying to pass to force online retailers to change their stuff from buying games to licensing, like having used that terminology?
really,
Yeah. Just because when you like using the word buy is kind of like saying that
Owning
you
you.
own whatever the hell you're purchasing, but nowadays
Here's
through
the
Steam
thing:
and Origin is
if
now,
they are getting online retailers to change that, that's an above the board thing that they are doing, rather than trying to hide that it is a license to a service that you are buying. They are trying to tell people up front that
that you don't own this. It
Yeah.
is.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, it's just to clarify.
I think it would be good for.
Oh, yeah.
I think it would be really good to inform a lot of the people that don't understand that Steam and Origin are like
You
can
don't
take
actually
you
own
don't
what's-
own that.
yeah.
They can take it away anytime they want.
Although I think it's Steam was saying that if they have like a contingency plan in case like all goes to hell and for some reason Steam has to go down, that they're somehow going to always allow you to have access to your library, which sounds.
Didn't they say something like offline mode will always work?
Yeah, offline mode. But I mean, like apparently you can always have like even download at least be able to download whatever the hell you own.
Oh, really?
I think.
Some like backup servers.
Yeah,
and,
like
and,
just
like,
something that's going to be
basement.
running like, okay, this has to last as long as we can until these people are all dead or something. I don't know.
Just like that, Avery.
All right,
Yeah.
release the gas.
Well, stuff in Steam disclaimers and stuff has always said that you are buying
A license, yeah.
a service.
Yeah.
You are not buying a game.
Yeah.
Always. They've always said
Yeah,
that.
they've
in
never
their
hidden that.
subscriber.
No, I know. It's just that it's to stop the people who are kind of saying like, oh, I'm allowed to do whatever the hell I want with it.
I
By
own it.
adding like, no, you're licensed. Like, just it says it right there when you click that button. Just to make it a bit more obvious or upfront or whatever, what have you.
I guess if you bought it on Amazon and it says buy now, I can understand where it's like, no, I own this, I can do it. Amazon said buy it,
I guess
not
that'd be
license
weird.
it. So
I mean, like, think of Borderlands 2. If you were to buy that off Amazon, it would say buy now. You'd get it, and then you'd get a key, which would give you the license to it.
yeah, so
It'd get all these weird kind of
there's some weird convoluted
crazy shit
language
with
law that needs to be worked out in that scenario.
Yeah.
The wording of the sales point of sale needs to be changed for sure.
We should mention that the StarCraft 2 servers handled the launch pretty nicely.
Yeah, I didn't hear really of anything.
Except for being down on most of that day that it came in for you.
Yeah. Oh, no. Actually, no. It was only down for 30 minutes.
Oh, really?
And apparently when I checked in the forums and someone was like, can anybody else connect right now? And then Blizzard was like, oh. Then like 5 minutes later it was like they fixed it, but I hadn't refreshed. I hadn't tried. I was like, this is going to take a while. I'm going to watch a TV show. But yeah, I came back. I was like, oh, yeah, it's up. I'm like, oh. Excuse me for a few hours. So, yeah. But anyways, speak back to EA. John Riccitiello actually dropped out of the being
he
CEO.
resigned,
but-
yes.
Stepped out.
Stepped out, dropped out. He dropped out of college, of CEO college.
He
No.
dropped out of CEO college with a massive $1 million severance.
CEO University. No. So there's that, and apparently, subsequently, EA's stock went down. But that's it for the news
I think
section.
their stock went down for other reasons though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think it was.
Just happened to be shit timing.
Do you know, Kumar, if they've reported losses for the past couple of quarters? Or
I haven't looked actually. I
profitable?
haven't been a shareholder for a little while, so I stopped caring.
Fair enough.
But I know for a fact that there was a time when they had actually undergone a couple of different. I think they went through some sort of. This was made available on their actual financials, but they spoke about how they were going to call upon a different company to start handling some of their profit and loss statements. And then I don't know what really came from that. I mean, I ended up selling my shares prior to that, but I don't know what happened moving forward. So I don't know how their financial statement's looking this past little while. I'm sure they're reporting I can't imagine they're at a loss, to be honest with you. They're in a shitstorm when it comes to PR, but from a business perspective, they're still making a lot of money.
Yeah, Dead Space 3 still sold a fuck ton. SimCity sold a fuck
how
ton.
long was it till is Dead Space 3 considered profitable yet?
Well, they were friggin' running their mouths saying like, oh, they're guaranteeing that it's going to sell 5 million and this and that. They were talking about all this bullshit like that. Like, I don't know how close did they come, Riccio? Do you know how many they sold?
I don't know. I know they hit a number that they were happy with. I don't know if they hit the 4 million though, or 4 or 5 million.
Oh, okay.
But they said it was very well. So
Here's the other thing about Dead Space 3 is that you did not enjoy it, right?
yeah,
And a lot of other people,
did not.
vocal people on the internet, did not enjoy it. But I know 2 other huge Dead Space fans, Dustin and my friend
And Jess.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and they
loved it,
both loved that game.
yeah.
So
which is weird.
And it's actually the same thing. You know how I complain about the story for Dead Space? Who was I talking to? It must have been John Bombcast. They were complaining that this love story shit on that was really stupid. And that was
game?
that was for StarCraft 2 Heart of the Swarm.
Oh,
really?
And then I was just like, but I found that okay. So I'm guessing it's possible the story for Dead Space 3, if maybe it's because getting into StarCraft, the thing between Kerrigan and Jim Raynor has been since like StarCraft 1.
Yeah, that is true.
The stuff with Dead Space 3 with Isaac Clarke and chick with fucked up eyes, Ellie,
Fucked up
Ellie,
eyes.
has only become like super apparent in 3. So I think there was something at the end of 2 or something, but it only became like the forefront pushing story forward thing in 3, which I found really dumb.
I just think I find it really weird that they threw a love story in the middle of a quote unquote horror game.
Yeah.
It's an action game. Come on.
All right, fair enough. Yeah, I guess.
I'll give it that like Dead Space 3 is really fun for trying to mess with the weapons and stuff. Like when I actually at the end, the last hour of the game where I decided to stray and try new things. As much as the guns kind of end up sucking pretty bad, I still enjoyed them. I was like, oh, that's kind of cool, but I'm not gonna use that. But I don't know. Yeah, it's possible for people to like and hate stuff. I mean, not everyone's gonna fall into the same boat for stuff.
They appeal to some people, right? So.
Yeah. But
And the other thing to think about, maybe there's tons of people that like the way SimCity has implemented its online stuff.
it still
Yeah.
seems
And
like
they're
most-
getting a free bonus game. How happy are they with EA right now?
Yeah, I know.
They're just not going on the internet and talking about it.
Yeah, I know.
That's true. There's always going to be the opposite side of.
But I mean,
everything.
there's always gonna be people who's gonna enjoy it. But as much as you can say that some people won't be vocally happy or mad about it, or the people will be vocal majority or whatever, vocal minority or whatever. The way the game actually is made is where it kind of shines. That it's like as much people aren't talking about it that it's good or bad, that it's actually made sort of shittily.
Yeah, we can't do offline. Oh no.
Like when
maybe we can.
yeah, like you can still enjoy it even if it's broken.
AAA games come out all the time.
Oh yeah, I know.
What came out this week? Walking Dead
God of War.
Survival Instinct.
Oh yeah. Oh my
God.
god, that was. Oh man, I want. Part of me wants to play that so bad and be like, "That's what you guys got to see. It's a fucking garbage thing, man." No, but I feel like when you anticipate that a game is shit,
You kind of go in expecting to laugh at it. But
Yeah.
when you think something's going to be really fucking good,
especially
and
coming from some people like Maxis, where like the Sims games have been fantastic and the older SimCity games have been fantastic, but then to get like the new Sims and have like
My girlfriend Liz, who is a big Sim person, maybe didn't like Societies so much.
Really?
Which was the
I never
last
played
SimCity game.
Was that a No, what was Societies? So I've always seen
no
it. I don't
idea
know
what it
the hell-
was, but she played it and did not like it. She didn't like the way the game
remember.
worked.
Yeah, I guess Societies would have came out after 4, right?
Yeah.
What the fuck was Societies? Can I wiki this really quick? Sims.
He's gonna go buy the game.
No, because somebody mentioned that. I was like, what the fuck is SimCity Societies? 2007. It doesn't say what it's for. Single player. What the hell was this?
There's a big PC logo on that screenshot
yeah.
thing up there.
Yeah.
Box.
Oh, okay, yeah. So yeah. But
November 13th, 2007.
yeah. That's
That's
I don't know what
old.
happened with that game. But anyway, so
Fell through the cracks of time.
yeah, I guess so. Now, okay, now knowing that there was some, what is this?
What are you?
I don't know what it. Oh, it wasn't actually made by Maxis. It was made by Tilted Mill Entertainment,
The hell was that?
developers of Caesar 4.
Fantastic.
All right, great.
All right, so the last Maxis thing that was made. Okay, this is what some people also mentioned is that as much as you can say like Maxis has been really good with their old SimCities, the core of Maxis isn't Maxis anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, Will Wright's not even there anymore.
Yeah, it's not well. It's the same thing that's happened with
BioWare?
probably most of BioWare and probably most of
Well, the BioWare doctors have left.
yeah, the BioWare doctors have left.
Which is
But-
really sad.
I love
Yeah.
how they're actually called the BioWare doctors.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
I don't know their names.
I feel bad now. One
I
guy
know
wanted
one
to go
of them's-
make beer.
yeah, I
and
was going
what
to say,
the other-
one's going to make beer and one's going to travel the world.
One's name is
Is that
Greg.
actually what's happening?
yeah,
Greg?
yeah.
Greg?
They're like, I'm tired.
Greg?
One
yeah.
of them is Greg.
Yeah, I
one
remember
of
that
them's
was
Dr. Greg.
Oh, Greg, no.
It's unreal.
But yeah, so
that's what they decided to do was, I want to make beer and I want to go spend more time with my family and travel the world.
oh, we just lost
Oh.
Kumar there.
Kumar's going to come back all robotic-y.
Yeah, but no, I know. Well, okay, SimCity Societies, I completely forgot. I didn't realize that was even something, and then we realized it wasn't actually something by people. That came out weird.
But the general populace that buys
Yeah.
games does
Yeah.
not know the difference between.
Oh,
Just like
yeah.
people don't. The majority of Call of Duty players do not know the difference between Treyarch and Infinity Ward.
Oh yeah, but I mean, like it's as much as the people won't be like will still enjoy it and everything. The fact that it's like the actual ways that it was coded. The fact it's more that people actually went into the game files and legitimately went like, okay, I like barely know coding and this is fucking dumb the way you guys just did this, and I don't know, just the general sort of
The fact that they
what has been brought to light and showing that it's been very cut corner-y is just I don't know.
is weird.
Poop. I don't know. Either way, I'm done with it. Whether or not other people enjoy it or not, I might go back if enough patches come out and it does seem like the coreness works a bit better. But I don't know.
I just think it's a weird choice to make it completely like online all the time. I feel that is just a really weird decision.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, Kumar's back. There we go.
I just got a call.
That's okay. But yeah. So anyway, on to cool shit that I played this week.
And we're not on. I thought we were on news.
We're kind of weaving in and out.
I played Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate on the Wii U. I actually turned on my Wii U and had fun with the Wii U. Wii U's really kind of cool now again.
Optimus Prime, okay. It's just like,
but
hey, it's coming to save us all.
Yeah, I played it. I've never really. I played the PSP version. I don't remember what the fuck one I played on PSP, but I played it for like an hour and I was like, this is kind of super
probably
swell.
Freedom Unite.
I want to say it's Freedom Unite as well.
How did you remember that?
Because I have it.
Nice.
Okay.
Dan just memorizes random shit so he can use it.
Yeah, have you heard me talk about Star Wars?
Jesus fuck.
None of that has any real world application, but I know all of it.
You wanna know what you should be? You should be a film studies professor, and then all you can do is show Star Wars and analyze it.
Dan,
about
what's
how
the
it
name of that
shows
stupid,
against
I don't want to
that
analyze
green
Star
monster?
Wars. It falls apart. What's that?
What's the name of that green monster in the like trash thing of the first movie?
I was gonna
The
say trash.
Dianoga.
What?
Yeah.
I was gonna try.
That is a fucking name?
Yeah,
Wait, does it?
I thought it was Trash Monster.
the thing that attacks
I
Luke with
thought
the
it was
tentacles.
trash
Oh,
monster.
okay. Yeah.
I thought it was Trash Monster #1. The credits.
No, it's a Dianoga.
I thought it was Devin.
Oh, thanks. I thought you were Jabba the Hutt for a
You
while.
look like tentacles.
Tentacle.
It's called Swampy.
Nice.
Kumar, I'm gonna hunt you down like a dog.
But anyway, so I played
Whatever.
Monster.
Wow.
Jesus, look at those. I'm trying to get away from that as fast as I could. So I played Monster Hunter 3 Unite and Ultimate. Unite Ultimate, not Unite. Monster Hunter 3 Unlimited. Jesus Christ.
What the fuck?
What are you trying to say?
Get a hold of your life.
No. So I played that. I've never really played the PSP ones. I played them for like an hour and I was like, this is decent. I kind of knew what was going on, but I didn't really know what was going on. And having the chance to spend about 5 hours yesterday playing it, and taking down 2 big monsters or big enough starter monsters and starting to already upgrade my equipment and find cool shit and learn the way like paintballing monsters and trapping them.
I picture you shooting an animal with a paintball gun. I don't want you playing this game anymore.
And learning that you can use dual swords, but then I realized that if you use a samurai like katana thing, you can like samurai slash and then end your combo by putting it back in the sheath and looking like a fucking badass for like 3 seconds when you get hit. But it looks cool as hell. There's some really cool shit in that game, and playing the online's neat. There's voice chat on the Wii U version, even though it kind of sounds like anus, and there's no real way to configure it that well. And there's like
What does that mean?
well,
It means it sounds like a fart, is what it means.
Hey guys, there's a.
well, let me just grab the Wii U gamepad here. So you're holding the gamepad, and there's similar to
Audio listeners, we apologize.
so, pretend you're holding like an iPod or an iPad, sorry, in your hand, and that there is a little hole at the bottom, and that is the microphone. So you're holding this controller in your hand that you're click-clacking, and you can choose to have the voice come out of the speakers on the gamepad itself, which is the default, let's say.
The worst.
So you let's say turn on the sound on your gamepad, and your buddy's like, "Hey Riccio, what's going on?" Well, guess what's near the speakers on the gamepad? The microphone. So that's fantastic. So you hear yourself being yelled at your partner, and that's fantastic. So you can choose to actually put that through the TV screen, which sounds okay. You can also mess with mic sensitivity and loudness, but you're holding a controller in your hand, which is wildly changing its position, and probably, I don't know, you don't fucking like flail when you're playing a game, but I don't know. It doesn't.
I do.
Yeah, what's wrong with you? You're
Have you
playing
never
games
seen
wrong.
Have you never seen a commercial?
I like look at this how I'm playing Gears of War 3 right now. Like,
Yeah,
you
the
have
commercials
to,
they have like elbows on the fucking touchscreen and shit. I don't know, but no, it's the distance is constantly changing. Whether it's like I don't know which point here.
That was like a commercial pose.
Oh.
Like, yeah, pointing at the screen.
But
But
no,
it's not the console's not even plugged in or using
Yeah.
a PS3 controller with an Xbox.
but
You know, the marketing stuff.
But you know, whenever you play on the 360 or the PS3 and you hear the person's game actually in your mic, well,
100% all the time.
So with the gamepad and a Wii U, normally I have like a fucked up setup where I'm trying to use headphones with a console game, so I can kind of be the one dude who you probably won't hear.
You won't hear clack clack.
You won't
clack.
hear the click clacking and my monsters dying and you yelling back at yourself. But the general public, let's say, is going to be in a either crowded environment or near your TV. So you're gonna hear that, which is kind of crap.
So what you're telling me is not
the voice chat isn't that good, and you can set the sensitivity to be like, okay, not so loud, so it only activates whenever I'm talking. But the controller is kind of being from like 6 inches from your face to like maybe 12, and in between that, so you have to like when you're gonna talk, bring the gamepad maybe a little bit closer and whisper your sweet nothings into it. Be like, hey, we gotta go kill that monster over there. And then, okay, we're doing a super good job. And then no, it's.
But then you're getting hit while you're putting away the samurai sword.
Yeah. So instead, what I opted to do was get iPod earphones and tuck them into my ears, and then have Skype going into that with a headphone playing the game.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not also the way that we recorded Sniper Elite V2?
Yeah, that is where I got my
the idea.
Yeah. However, I can say that playing Monster Hunter for about 3 hours straight with earbuds in your ears, then being crushed into your ears more by headset,
kind of sucks.
Kind of hurts, but despite all that nonsense, that game is fucking awesome. And anybody who has a Wii U and is going to be playing Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, not Unlimited, let me know.
Unlimited.
Because I don't care if you're like the best dude in the world or chick or the crappiest dude or chick at that game.
Why don't you just say person?
Person. If you were the best a non-person.
What about all of those
you confused
octopi?
them, Dan.
What about those octopi?
You could be a deity, you could be a dude, you could be a chick, you could be a goddess. I don't know. But if you want to play, let me know, because I'm looking for some people, because I only know 1 or 2 people.
We don't play with gods, though.
And I feel like maybe there wasn't so much advertisement for this game coming out, because some people who watch my stream came in, they're like, what the fuck, that game's actually out? And it's crazy. Madness. But yeah, no, Monster Hunter is really sweet.
Yeah, it's been out on the Wii for years.
Yeah, I know.
Dude,
Will you stop with that? Anyways, it's fantastic.
But only because you phrased your question in the form of a pun.
Yeah. But no, the online actually works really well. I should mention that. The online works really well. So, other than the voice chat, I was happy
that's the box art.
The box quote.
The box quote. The online
works really well.
But you have to repeat it 3 times though.
No,
the online works really well.
No,
the online
Devin,
works really well.
The online works really well. Then you have like those square brackets with the 3 dots. Voices sound like anus.
IGN. 9 out of 10.
EunityGaming. No, but
Riccio, EunityGaming.com.
Yeah,
it works really well.
It works really cool.
It's got one of those cards, like the greeting cards, where you can record a message. Multiplayer works really well.
But I love how that game also
just
doesn't.
When you open the box, a voice clip plays.
I swear you'll enjoy this. No.
Works really well. Don't listen to it.
But also, I want to mention that Capcom apparently doesn't give a shit about breaking the 4th wall with this game. Because you straight up walk up to some dude in like the fucking town, and it's like, have you picked up your copy of Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate for the 3DS? Would you like to connect it? It's like, have you installed your app on the Wii U menu? I'm like, what in the fuck? Just like, okay, gonna mash my fucking way through this. I don't give a shit. I don't want to spend $40. Don't make me. No,
Nintendo, no.
And then you'll go on the online, and it's like, did you know that if you hooked up your Windows DS, your Nintendo DS, 3DS, your version, you can send your guild cards via your Spot Pass if you just connect it via that? I'm like, stop fucking selling me a game. I'm trying to play it.
Do you want to say what we noticed on the player card, that there was Street Pass stuff in the console version?
Yeah,
the console.
Well, it's because what happens is that character can go with you in your portable version, and you can still get Street Passes.
I heard that cross save thing wasn't actually working now.
I mashed my way through. I don't even know how it works.
You don't even know what it is.
No. I read a news article earlier.
Apparently, you have to download.
Cross save thing doesn't work.
Yeah, apparently you have to download an app to sync it, and then once you go into the game,
no, I've heard it doesn't work.
No, I know, but how it's supposed to work. I think it's supposed to download an app that's supposed to be like, oh, this is your 3DS with Monster Hunter, and then I think you go into the game, which then is like, oh, I've detected your 3DS with Monster Hunter with a save file on it. Would you like to copy it off or take it? Or put on to it or whatever? And then
would you like to copy it off, or would you like to put it on?
Yes, thank you.
Not that fucking hard.
Thank you. And there's just some weird shit, so it doesn't work yet. As well as in April, they announced is when the patch is going to come out for being able to play the game on the actual game screen, which is what I'm excited for. But anyways, Monster Hunter is good. It makes me want to come home and turn on my Wii U.
Fucking casual gamer. Time. You casual gamer, you.
I'd say bravo. Bravo, Capcom. But I feel like there's something else I've done this week. I finished something. Okay, I finished the Portal 2 co-op.
Really?
Yeah.
Me and Kumar did that like a year ago.
Oh man, that shit was fun.
Yeah, I did that with Stuart through the whole marathon.
I want to mention that
when you were playing To the Moon and muttering to yourself.
Yeah. So there's 5 parts to the co-op. Is that what it was? Now there's extra DLC levels, which are fucking insane.
Well, they're just
yet.
like, they're not part of like the co-op story or whatever. They're just there.
Actually, no. Apparently you have to do it after the game is concluded. The single player. There's some.
Yeah,
weird...
but it's just more levels. It's not.
Oh yeah, no, there's no, yeah. But
Whoa,
anyway,
you can beat that game.
yeah. Shut up. The portals don't just go on forever.
Whoa.
So there's four parts, 5 parts to the co-op. There's like different things that get taught as you go through each one. I've only ever really done the first 4 or like halfway through the 4th one. So the person I was playing with, I was kind of rolling through like, okay, I've already know all this stuff. This game's fun. I like doing the portal stuff. And then when I hit the ones that I've never been to, it was just like full stop, spending like half an hour. Like, how the fuck do you do this one? We gotta get that block that's on the other side of that window to this fucking thing. But how the fuck do you get on the other side of that window? And then we just sit there and be like, what the fuck is... And then just anger and just trying to figure it out and just mashing your head in, and then be like, oh, this game's sweet when you figure it out. And
I remember there was one puzzle that me and Kumar, I think we got stuck on for like... I think we played through that entire co-op in like 3 sittings. Is that what it was, Kumar?
Yeah, we got hooked. That shit got us.
But I feel like there was one really with like water in the middle of the room, and you had to do some weird bouncing stuff with a cube or something like that, or like timed.
I don't even think it was a cube. I think it was us. Like we had to actually bounce off one another.
Or like one of us had to be holding a ball or something, like while we were doing. Whatever the solution was, that was like, I think if not for that puzzle, we would have done it in one sitting. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure we got it. We were like, "Are you serious? Did we actually just do this?" They
moved on,
when
never
people
looked back.
First started talking about Portal 2, they kept saying, and I think it was a general sort of consensus with everyone, but a lot of the talk was Portal 2 makes you feel like a genius, and that was the most accurate statement that they could have said about that game.
Yeah, because as much as we were trying to figure stuff out and getting frustrated, the second you actually beat the level, you're like, fuck yeah, bring on the next one. Like, just see how far I can go.
I do.
Sompy is unreal.
Whatever.
Care to read it to the class,
Sorry,
Kumar?
never mind. I can't pronounce that.
Read it to the class, buddy.
What the hell is this?
I don't.
Do it.
What's happening?
Try it.
Mergod Ilter. I can't say that.
Okay, so
I'm sorry. I'm sorry, everybody, for that.
So Kumar sends me a message on Steam saying, "Don't die, oh my god." And my response was, my god, I'll try not to.
You sounded more Cartmany than anything right there.
Try not to.
I will not.
Either that or you sound like an idiot. One
or the other. I'm fine with either one.
Don't cook my family into a chili.
Oh yeah, I forgot he does that.
Spoilers,
Actually,
episode something.
Yeah.
That's like season 1.
Good old Scott Tenorman, Riccio.
Yeah.
He actually when he said that just now, he sounded like the that guy who sang that song, the "Don't Can You Quack" song.
Oh yeah, can you quack? Can you quack? Anyway, we're not gonna sing that song though.
Can you quack?
No, definitely not.
But
oh my god, Mathieu Riccio.
no.
Podcast interruption.
Oh, but no, I feel like there's something else I played. There was come on, Raptor. I played some more Tomb Raider.
Tomb Raider.
It's about time.
It's about to get heavy. Is that what he says?
What? It's about
Tychus?
time. Hell, it's about time.
I feel like somebody says heavy in StarCraft 1, maybe.
I feel like you're drunk.
I'm trying to just get
Little
away from
Jimmy
the fact
Raynor.
that I fucked up. Yeah, I played more Tomb Raider. We talked about that earlier, though. I mentioned. Okay.
What's Kumar laughing at?
Played God of War.
Sorry. No, I'm.
It's not me this time.
Actually, it is.
Oh God.
You'll see.
I guess that's it. I guess that's all we played.
Yeah.
Is there anything over there?
Oh God, Kumar, what the?
No.
Oh
You
my.
didn't play Ni no Kuni or Persona.
Did you flip another one of my GameCube?
What the hell is
No, I
wrong
don't know
with
what you're
you,
talking
Kumar?
about.
But what else? No, okay, that's it. No, that's it.
That's from the video we were talking about.
Oh God. But I can't put that on the screen because there is a man's
Has
genitals.
Zombie not seen that?
No, I haven't.
Oh,
Okay, so we're gonna have some fun
Post
later.
podcast.
someone just
Yep.
reminded me that I was playing Bit Trip, and I'm still working my way through that. There's 2 levels left in Bit Trip Runner 1. 2 levels. Count that 2 fingers. 2 levels.
Ugh.
One is a normal level, and one is a boss. I've been mashing my head against these 2 fucking levels for hours, possibly. Cannot do it. But I
Is this 'cause
really...
they're difficult? Or?
They're really difficult
Maybe
because...
you're just not trying hard
What
enough.
happens... Oh, well, fucking watch your face.
You're not
No.
playing it right.
No, what happens in Bit Trip, I know I explained it last time, is you hit like the A button to jump, or you push down to slide, you push Y to hit these trampoline things to go up in the air, you push forward to block bullets. And on the final levels,
Have you tried jumping?
timing... Have you tried jumping it on and off again? No.
Have you tried jumping whilst sliding?
Oh my god, you can.
Is your computer
Actually, you can bounce off trampolines.
Is your
and-
computer plugged in?
I will kill you. No.
Is your monitor on?
But it gets to the point where you have to
Does the
have
printer have paper?
perfect timing, and unlike Bit Trip Runner 2 where it has checkpoints, you can spend like a minute and a half on a song and then not hold A button for jumping for that like 0.5 of a second between you making a jump or you jumping over something and landing perfectly before something hits you in the face, and just having to restart the whole minute and a half over and over, and the song never changes, and it just over and over.
That does not sound
and
pleasant.
over and over.
You know
But I
what?
want to beat it so I can get to Bit Trip Runner 2, and I want it so bad, and I don't want to be... I don't want to just let myself win and be like, well, I'm just gonna play Bit Trip Runner 2 because maybe I'm gonna have a bit more fun.
Maybe
so I'm
I
trying
have
to
more fun abusing myself that way.
yeah. So I'm trying to actually be good and finish Bit Trip Runner 1 before I go to 2, and it makes me sad. It actually, like, I'll be super happy, and it's happened where I wake up in the morning, it's the weekend, I'll get like a coffee, I'm super excited,
You're
I'm
filled
pumped.
with joy and hope.
I had my freaking mini wheats. I'm fucking just psyched about the weekend. And I'm like, I'm feeling awake. My reaction speed must be fucking fantastic right now. Let's hop into Bit Trip Runner 1. An hour later, I'm frustrated. I want to cry. My body is aching. I'm tired. All I want to do is fucking have ice cream and watch TV shows the rest of the day. Like, it's just breaks me down.
You're like, oh, maybe
Riccio,
I'll go try
I
some
have a hard
StarCraft
time feeling
ladder.
bad for you having been trying to complete Challenge 6 in Vanquish. I have a hard time feeling for you that way.
Are
You
you
know-
saying he knows
you-
nothing of difficulty?
You know what, Kumar?
Nope, he doesn't understand at
Kumar.
all, and it hurts my soul.
Bring your console
My
over.
soul.
You can play my Bit Trip Runner. I will beat your Vanquish thing.
Bud, you have I'm pretty sure you have a PS3. What's the matter with you? I'll just
Oh, that's
cloud
right.
sync
You can
my-
cloud sync.
that's it.
Okay, do that.
Yeah.
Bring it on over.
I will.
I have to re-download Vanquish, clear off some
Watch
space.
Kumar just like absolutely drop your Bit Trip Runner, and you're like,
Actually,
beat the
Kumar,
I think I've done that to people before. Dan, there was a time when I did this to someone, and I can't recall what was it. What happened?
We were talking about Jeff to doing it with Mega Man.
Oh yeah. It was with Jeff. With Geometry Wars.
Yeah, you remember the beginning of Infamous?
Oh yeah, that too. Oh man, that was awesome.
I still finished Infamous 2 though. Anyway,
I should really do
but
that.
yeah. So, anyways, I'm still working my way through Bit Trip Runner, and I will let you all know out of excitement once I finish that. Excitement. Dan, you surely pick up the Walking Dead game for me, please. And then
No.
we can play that.
No.
I'll watch you play it.
No.
You don't want to play it through, Dan?
What? No, the new one, Survival Instinct? It's a first-person shooter. No one wants
Oh
to
no.
play
What about you still haven't finished The Walking Dead period,
that's
right?
it. I know everything that happens, so
Damn.
it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Oh my god,
Oh.
that game. That game.
I know everything
Zombie,
that
have you played
happens.
through it?
Oh, I played through it every single episode in one sitting.
Oh wow, okay. So
Yeah,
you know
it
what
was
we're
during
talking-
during the marathon where his emotions were probably on a roller coaster of
And
death.
me and Riccio were laughing at Black Ops 2 multiplayer.
and playing Zombie U.
Like during the middle of it, I'm in this like super intense feely part, and like they just start laughing.
Yo, I just knifed this dude in the face. Meanwhile, characters are dying around you.
And I'm
You
just
had a
like,
different kind of experience with it then.
I'm just like, oh god, like what the fuck is going on? My emotions.
While people were watching him.
Oh yeah,
course.
everybody's like, dude, don't do that. I'm like, no, I already made the choice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was pretty fucked up.
But yes. Anyways, moving on to news, I guess. Let's get
Yeah,
this.
sure.
Let's get it done.
We're at the 2 hour mark, might as well.
2 hour mark. So let's see here. If I just do ahead and close this. So we all. Oh wait, I hit the wrong. I put in the wrong fucking thing. That's first trailer for this.
What are you? Did you
I'm trying to find the
can you
trailer
talk
for
words?
the trailer.
Not mutter?
The trailer for.
Yeah, you speak like Boo Boy.
Well, good
Boo Boy.
good timing
boy.
because we put trailers and news and stuff up now, and I just died.
Perfect. All right. So something that was actually shown this week, which gets Dan and I excited, possibly Devin. I don't know if you actually played Saints Row the Third.
No, I own it though. I
Oh.
should really finish that.
Well, it seems like they have put out a trailer for Saints Row 4.
The next great trailer in the Saints Row franchise.
Is it actually what they named it?
No.
No. Damn it. I thought it was. So
They should have.
it looks good. Really throwing Deep Silver up in the front of the thingy, and they
Yo,
really
we worked really
you have
hard
to
on
play
this.
this whole trailer because there is
Yeah.
a visual gag
Yeah.
in the Yeah.
And there's also the they really want to make sure that you know how to spell the word Saints Row. And I'm excited.
It looks like they've got some pretty nice stuff in there.
It looks really dumb, but in the greatest way possible. It also looks like you bring all the superpower things from some of the DLCs, I think.
I can't wait.
And
You
I'm
can
excited.
throw fireballs.
Yeah. And it looks good. Yeah, it's literally all the DLC put together as soiled snake. Says it in the chat. I called you solid. Anyway. Yeah, no, it's fantastic. I don't know when this came out. This must have been early on in the week. That was like Monday. It was like a nice start to the week.
It was right on Monday.
So, yeah.
It's pretty kick-ass.
And August 23rd, 2013 is when to expect it.
Oh, nice.
Which is fan.
I keep forgetting it's March or like
Fantastic.
near the end of March.
Yeah.
I
Yeah,
assume
it's
it's
hard to
like
believe.
February, and I'm like, oh, what happened to February?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
keep forgetting I was comatose for it.
Jesus. In other stuff, speaking of weird, crazy, did we talk about the crossover between this last week? I feel like we did, but I wasn't sure.
No, I don't
How-
think
No,
we
it
did
wasn't
not.
news last week.
Wasn't news? Okay, so if you buy Resident Evil 6 for the PC, which actually
This
comes
was
out,
like over the weekend or something.
yeah,
wasn't it?
okay, I thought that's what it was. I was like, did we? I remember talking about this, but I don't remember if it was.
Yeah, I talked about it with you while we
Okay.
were playing StarCraft.
There we go. Okay, so Resident Evil 6, if you buy it on the PC, which actually should be out either today or tomorrow on the PC, or on Friday, 25th,
Thought it came out on Thursday.
24th.
The 24th is a Saturday.
I
Or
don't
Sunday.
even know what's
24th
going on
is a
here.
Sunday. Monday is the 25th. Saturday is the 22nd.
All right, let me rephrase that.
The 26th is a Tuesday.
Resident Evil. What were you gonna say? There?
Pretty sure.
Okay, I thought you had something to add to the.
No, I'm pretty sure that's when it would. Games launch on Tuesdays. Like
Oh.
what?
Yeah, what is wrong with you?
Okay. So what is going to happen is if you buy Resident Evil 6 on PC when it's out, you'll be able to have
pre-order now.
yes, you'll be able to have the Left 4 Dead 2 characters in Resident Evil 6 in the mercenary mode, where I think
There's a new Mercenaries No Mercy.
yeah,
I wish they'd called it No Mercenaries or something
Yeah.
weird like that.
and it's going to feature the witch and a tank from Left 4 Dead 2 in the Resident Evil thing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and Left 4 Dead 2 is also getting a crossover with Resident Evil 6 enemies. They named it the Lepotitsa, Nepad, and Ogroman.
Those are Resident Evil names.
I do not
for
actually know
enemies.
which ones those things are. I'm guessing it's the
I've played Resident Evil 6
Scorpion-
as well. I have no idea.
the Scorpion breaking out dudes and some other weird shit. So
What
there's
about those bat dudes? What are they called?
I don't Ogremans. I don't know.
That sounds technical.
But anyway, so it's pretty cool. I like that they're doing this. The PC version of Resident Evil 6 is actually budget priced. It's like $39.
Oh, really?
Which is awesome.
Whoa.
So
I hope I can turn the graphics all the way up and turn off VSync and re-experiencing the frame tearing.
Are you buying it?
No.
Oh, damn it.
I just want re-experiencing the frame tearing.
Okay.
Re-experience the frame
demo.
terror.
So that's pretty cool. I'm actually kind of excited about that. It seems kind of cheap, but hey, that's also kind of neat that you get some cool stuff in Left 4 Dead 2 as well.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
No hats.
It's too bad I really cannot stand playing Resident Evil 6.
Yeah.
It's too bad.
Yeah. One cool thing actually with Steam, which I might be able to bring up here, if you go to the store now, is they're allowing you. There is a section where you can actually click on
Right.
early access.
Also, there's a giant banner. that you
giant ass
discovered.
banner,
Yeah.
which may be gone by the time some people may see this. I'm hoping not. So. But anyway, where you can now all the games that would come out. I know Minecraft is not actually on this, but let's say Minecraft, where let's say they released the alpha of it, and then you were along for the ride as
Well,
they.
why don't we
patched
use
the
an
shit out of it.
example that's on there? What about Arma 3 Alpha?
There you go. So you're part of the alpha right now, and you can kind of go in, help them build all the way to beta to release and all that stuff. So it's the games that are kind of Prison Architects on this. Anyways, it's the kind of games that you buy in beta and kind of upgrade with you alongside them, helping them build it. So it's kind of cool. It's really awesome. I'm down with it, and it kind of helps them from being bitched at when they put out games, let's say like War Z, which is not on this list, so I take that back, which aren't really complete, and they'll kind of
This is more of a because getting early access to things when pre-ordering them has been a thing on Steam for a while.
Yeah.
This is just they have made it official.
yeah.
Like Don't Starve.
Yeah.
Getting instant beta access has been a thing on Steam.
So right now you can play things like Kenshi, Kerbal Space Program, Drunken
Yeah, I saw
Robot
that
Pornography.
Kerbal Space. What?
Wow, I don't. Okay,
I'm
I
not.
should probably read these before I say them out loud. Anyways,
not comfortable with that.
Patterns, Under the Ocean, Nomoria, Starforge Alpha, Gear Up, Drop That Beat like an Ugly Baby, Kinetic Void, Prison Architect, Arma 3,
Names these games.
and that's about it. So, anyways, that's kind of cool. I'm down with it. I like it.
Some of those game names.
It makes me realize that a lot of these are actually very expensive, though.
How much are the alphas?
What?
How much are some of the alphas?
Arma 3
Well,
is 32.
they're the games that are kind of like giving you a little bit of a discount
Yeah.
for
Oh, yeah,
pre-ordering, but then you get the early access.
Yeah. Stuff like
So
Prison
it's
Architect.
it's not like a sale zone.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So stuff like Prison Architect is like still $30 and some crazy stuff, but it's cool.
We have been recommended by people who have watched our
Kerbal
wildly popular FTL game series to try out Kerbal Space Program.
I'm very tempted to.
Yeah. So that's pretty cool. So with this week's 360
I can
launch,
see that title.
yeah,
Good.
with this week's launch of the
Anyways.
360 DLC for Tomb Raider, they got some multiplayer stuff, which I think was like I don't remember what it was called.
I believe it was 2 maps.
2 maps, 2 multiplayer experience maps. And they officially said,
two.
yeah, it's 2.
All right, I guess.
I saw the
Nice
word
guess.
Anyways, point is, they're not going to add any maps for single player or any sort of short story DLC single player-y stuff for Tomb Raider, which is kind of sad. I don't know how the game ends yet, so maybe it makes sense that it ends in a way that it does and whatever. There's not going to be a Tomb Raider Citadel DLC, but hey.
They don't need
Hey.
one.
Yeah. So anyway.
Because everyone dies. No, I don't.
Oh my god. Everyone is wolves. Are wolves.
That turn invisible.
Whatever.
I believe a back of the box like thing for that DLC that says everyone is wolves. I would buy that DLC.
Sounds like anus. But
No,
no,
it sounds like a fart.
yeah. So
You
something
just open.
So it sounds like that's what the DLC sounds like.
Yes.
Little wet.
So I'm
though.
pretty sure
Little
it
wet.
was just a grammatical slip up on your part.
yeah.
That's gross.
Anus. Anyway, so something else that got mentioned or announced or whatever is Deus Ex Human Revolution is coming for the Wii U, which I kind of thought was silly, and then after Dan and I had like a little look at each other, and then we looked back at this, and then our brains kind of got going on how the gamepad is going to be used. I think the inventory management and all that stuff could be cool, as well as hacking or like the mini map, and
Oh, hacking on that would be
it could be pretty
fucking
cool.
awesome.
I would like if the game itself had no HUD and everything is just on the gamepad. That'd be cool as shit.
That's really what that screenshot
I
looks
know.
like right
I'd
there.
realize that right now, but I'm pretty sure that's not what it's going to be.
Are you sure? Because that looks like it's supposed to be.
With that mini map and shit.
Anyways, point is, it's gonna be the director's cut and the DLC, the whatchamacallit there.
I really have to finish that game.
Riccio really has to finish that game. I really have to finish that game.
Wait, which one?
Mark of the Ninja.
Oh, I didn't finish that.
Oh,
No,
thought
I
you
meant.
were-
He was talking about.
I'm talking about Deus Ex because
Oh.
my last playthrough was the murder rampage. Where
Wow.
Sounds
been
like most
all
of the
of your
games we played.
playthroughs.
Wow.
That's not all of my. Yeah. Okay. Well.
Just go around killing everybody.
Well, I only murdered all of Chicago. I didn't get done with Tokyo or Shanghai.
Wow.
I shot the
Wow.
guy who the guy gave me a silencer.
So you went on a shooting spree.
I had to see if it worked. Dan was right beside me. You can blame him. I blame Dan.
I shake my head at you, sir.
Don't.
Anyway, so Mark,
Deus Ex was really good.
My
Yeah.
playthrough was real good at that.
I think Riccio should get it again for Wii U.
fuck that. You're paying for it, and then you can buy me
If I'm going to buy a game for your Wii U, it's going to be Lego City Undercover.
survival.
Oh, you should totally do that.
It looks sweet as hell,
I know.
and Riccio won't buy it.
Why the fuck not?
You're just gonna have to
hates
Lego.
fun things.
You're just gonna have to Lego, dude.
Why do you?
He likes
Lego of it.
jumping into Monster Hunter and trying to learn the weird mechanics than just playing Lego GTA.
I like God of War Ascension multiplayer.
There's something wrong with it.
That explains everything.
Well,
fir-
we're done here.
The first step is admitting it. Now you guys have to take me away. No. So, anyways, in the next news thing, Mark the Ninja is getting some DLC as well as a. You know more about this, Dan. It's like a special edition or thing or something, or
Yeah, they're getting like commentary and
yeah. So that seems pretty cool. Is it? It's
just
gonna be like a boxed
director's
version.
cut
Or?
type thing. No, it's. I don't know if it's an update to the current
Okay.
version of Mark of the Ninja or if it's a new like Game of the Year version you have to buy.
Okay.
I have no idea.
So it's gonna be out this
Be nice
summer
if it was
for Xbox Live and Steam, and yeah, kind of cool stuff. They don't have a
No,
price. or
there it
anything
says downloadable content, so it looks like
Yeah.
yeah they'll do both ways. Okay, great.
Cool beans. Something that Kumar is really excited for. I believe we all got a text of him last night at like midnight.
It wasn't last night; it was a couple days
It was a
ago.
couple of days ago. I do not look at my phone. Battle Block Theater finally got a trailer, and what Battle Block Theater is, Kumar, do you want to explain?
I have no idea other than that it's coming from
The behemoth.
the Behemoth.
Oh, really?
That's all I know.
And
Yep,
who
I'm
is the
total media
Behemoth?
blackout for those guys. I like what they do, and they've never really let me down. So I'm curious to see what the hell it is. The game could be terrible, right? But at the same time, I'm sure that they've put some amount of effort and thought into the way that they're going to design it. So I'm not worried about it being terrible. But yeah,
I always love their
looking
art
forward.
style.
Yeah, looking forward to seeing what they do. I love the animation and I love the art style, and the way that they decide to present things is just always hilarious. So I'm sure it'll be a lot of fun either way.
Yeah.
But my issue with that though is that I have a feeling it's going to go through the same course that that Castle Crashers went through,
yeah.
where they're only going to release it. I correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's a 360 exclusive.
For now, I believe it's gonna be
Yeah, which really bugs me. And then they're going to go through some bullshit where it's not going to be full featured. You know that for sure. Like there's going to be only local co-op, or there's going to be something wrong with it, something missing.
Yeah.
And then they'll throw that in, who knows, I don't know, like 8 months to a year or something afterwards.
So 360 right now, and then unannounced for PS4, 720, and PC a year from now.
Yeah, probably.
Which makes me really sad because it's like, you've spent how long developing this? Why can you not just
Put it
develop
on
it and release it cross-platform right out of the gate?
Yeah.
Because I'm
Maybe-
probably not
maybe
going
a
Because
lot of their-
Microsoft has mad dollars, yo.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I guess.
probably
I
a lot
guess.
of their funding went into from Microsoft.
At least we
Yeah.
can be happy that we didn't hear about it forever, and then they suddenly put out this trailer and said, "Hey, April 3rd, that's like 2 weeks from now,"
Mhm.
which is fucking insane, but also
Yeah,
kind of
that's
really cool.
pretty
I don't know if I don't think I'm going to buy it though, to be honest with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really, really stoked for it just because I love the studio.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But in terms of buying it, like I don't want to play it on a 360.
Fair enough.
It's gonna be $15, and so far I'm in the mood where I don't really want it because I don't know what the hell it is. So then
Okay.
once that,
Well, who
is-
knows? Maybe it'll become the new like de facto Xbox arcade co-op
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
like
'Cause
Castle Crashers was.
because it looks like
But
platform.
you don't like Castle Crashers.
I liked it
either,
for my first
so-
playthrough. I liked it for my first playthrough. Ever since then, I've not liked it. But
I thought you never finished Castle Crashers.
No, I have. I even got through most of it on the like suicidal mode or whatever, but I just stopped. But
Who
And then
hasn't
you went to
finished
sleep.
Castle
And then he
Crashers?
went to sleep.
I was
Someone
like,
here hasn't finished Castle Crashers.
I haven't,
Oh.
but I played through most of it on during the marathon with a whole bunch of cast
Yeah, I
people.
gave you the
played.
Steam copy.
Yeah, I played through like 9 hours of it or something obscene like that, and then I
You're
went back.
probably
to,
almost done.
and then I went back to Halo 4. Played a lot of Halo 4 that marathon.
I'm going to blank out the screen just for a second because I think maybe we got linked something. Some info apparently got leaked on Durango or something. I don't know if
Oh,
we're
really?
being. All games will be required to be fully installed onto the hard disk drive, possibly,
Oh wow.
is what we're being told here. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And the file is empty. I don't know what just happened. All right, so that failed
You got a virus.
link guy.
Yep, perfect.
But anyway, so that's kind of crazy. The disk is only to verify, and apparently everything's going to be downloadable. Not
Really?
downloadable, installable. It needs to be installed to your drive, which is kind of weird, kind of okay, I guess. One that kind of sucks for DRM-y stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
But two things loading out the hard drive maybe go a little bit faster. So
as long as they only have as long as they have 7200s in them.
yeah,
Can you
Plus-
imagine if they just loaded them up with 5400s?
yeah, that would suck. But what?
Honestly, I'm not going to be getting a new console unless there's like real good exclusives that'll
Yeah.
pull me away from just continuing with my PC library now.
Yeah, I'm hoping to get the PS4 before I get the Durango.
Apparently, the Kinect sensor will also be required for the Xbox to operate, which is no surprise. Apparently, this is rumors, obviously, but at least one thing that
I wanna
means
see what they release.
if you have to install every game, it is kind of crap. But also, if you think about it, that like the PS3 when it has the yellow light of death or whatever, it's because the disk drive is bad, isn't it?
I thought it was something with the board.
Or maybe it's
The
that.
yellow light of death is the equivalent to a red ring.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
thought it was something with the graphics driver or the graphics card on the board frying.
Okay.
It just at the end of the
Well-
day, it's your console dying.
Yeah.
Yeah, simple.
Okay, well, then I'll say with my experience from the 360. After having a 360 for like a year, I feel like the disk drive starts doing some fucking weird sounds and sounding all crazy and shit,
Yep.
and sound like it's like eating my discs. Knowing that you don't have to worry about that if you have to only install the disk, and then literally it just spends its time in the tray, not even spinning up, maybe going like, oh yeah, it's there. Okay, now I'm gonna turn
Well,
off.
if
Like, I just
couldn't
mean,
you just do everything from like download?
Yeah,
Can
you'll
you
probably
just
be able
queue
to
everything through
yeah.
download if you've
Oh,
got
yeah.
the bandwidth for it. Then
Oh yeah, but what I mean, let's say
Uh-huh.
if you buy the actual disc versions, it won't kill your console as fast because it'll install it, then your disc is gonna hang out in the tray
just
and be
read
like, What's
the
up?
If they give
verification
me the
bytes.
option to go fully digital, that's what I'll do.
Oh yeah,
I've done it. I've
You-
done it with PC games for years. I've done it with my Vita. I did it with my PSP.
Actually, now that you mention it, you know how I bought Fire Emblem Awakening for the 3DS?
Yeah.
Ever since then, I've been like, so you're saying I don't have to keep swapping those fucking little cartridges, and I can just be like, oh, whatever the hell's in there, and I can always just play Fire Emblem. Since then, I've always been, now I just, if something's out for the 3DS, the idea of buying it in the store is like, fuck that shit. I want to do
That's why I love my Vita.
Yeah. However, what's shit about the 3DS, if ever I want to get those purchases off of them, I have to buy another one, make sure this console still, or this handheld still works, transfer it while it's still on, or send it to Nintendo for them to dissect both of them and get that shit sorted out.
It's so dumb.
So
That's weird.
it's really messed up.
I guess it's to keep
Yeah.
piracy.
Yeah.
Yar.
Yeah.
Anyway, to
Anyways,
such extent, though, people are still going to find ways.
yeah.
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 That's true.
Oh well. Because now you're saying, oh, it has to be installed? Perfect. So we can have all the game data and we just got to hack it to make it work? Perfect.
Mm.
Anyway, in other news, Dungeon Defenders 2 got announced. They put a reveal trailer saying, come play more of it over at PAX. And it looks like in Dungeon Defenders 1, I played it a lot I played a bit of it on the No, I didn't play it on the 360. Played a lot of it on the PC, played a bit of it on the iPhone. And
You always kept trying to get me to play it
Yeah.
on the iPhone.
in that game, they were like kids, and it kind of looked cutesy and kind of cool. In this one, they seem to be adolescents with attitude, which I don't know. Spunk.
And I'm saying that the
Spunk in their
Dungeon
body.
Defenders 3 is going to be a full RTS.
Yeah, so they are
With them being adults.
Ooh, it froze. They are adolescents and they're a bit older, and it seems like it's being hinted at that it's going to be slightly MOBA-y, like mobile.
Mobile?
Massive online
no, it's not massive.
battle
It's
arena.
It's multiplayer.
Well,
online.
yeah,
Oh, whatever. Fuck it.
but
It's close.
because
Better
it
than
looks like
Riccio.
the trailer is kind of like taking place on a lane. But anyway, I don't know. Dungeon Defenders 1 was really good. It had a lot of crazy shit in it. It felt like Diablo with tower defense stuff in it, and it was really awesome. If 2 has that, plus like a MOBA style stuff, like League and Dota and all that.
Now they're just cramming everything
No,
together.
if they do it right, it could be fucking awesome.
First-person shooter MOBA tower defense.
Either way, I'm excited as shit because that game
RTS.
was really good, and I really, really enjoyed Dungeon Defenders 2. And I don't think they announced what it's going to be for, but
I would imagine PC.
has announced it
Xbox
for
360,
Windows, Mac,
PC.
iOS, Android, and web browsers.
Oh, so not even Xbox.
Yeah.
Oh.
Probably next gen. I don't know. I doubt it.
Can I tell you guys a really, really stupid story?
Go for it.
That has nothing to do with gaming, but it's still kind of funny.
Oh, we branched off of gaming last week a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I think maybe
a
about 30
buddy of
minutes
mine got really, really upset with his roommate for consistently eating. There's food that he keeps buying, and what he does is he buys these this spicy pepperoni and he throws it on little pizzas and shit, and then bakes them.
Okay.
And his roommate keeps eating them. So his roommate bought him a brand new one, cut up little pieces, opened up the guy's 360 disc tray, put a bunch of them in there, closed it. And then when he went to go turn on his 360, it actually spit them out of the disc tray. And it red ringed, I think.
Oh my god.
I don't know if it was an exact red ring, but it just stopped working.
We're being told
He
to play a
should've-
video right now.
He fed the guy's 360 pepperoni. How ridiculous is that? Why am I friends with these guys?
I don't know.
Apparently, there's a Game of Thrones
Mod?
season opener joke thing with SimCity, but I can't hear it and or really see what's going
I
on.
bet you it's playing the.
I still have never seen
Season 3 starts on like the 31st.
Game of
or
Thrones.
something
Game of
like
Thrones intro
Me
is
neither.
like the kingdoms being like built up, kind of like this, but from like a map.
that. Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Surprise. It's not as cool as what you think it is.
Oh, it's just the Game of Thrones theme song. Okay, yeah, so okay. I don't know, but I guess I skipped through it a little bit. I'm sorry. But anyways, on to other newsy stuff. Not really. People complain that Elder Scrolls Online should have had some first-person stuff to feel like the old Elder Scrolls, Morrowind, Skyrim, all that stuff, Daggerfall. And they're like, "Yo, check this out. It works in first person. You can see your weapons, your arms, and everything, and it looks like it and feels like an Elder Scrolls game." So Elder Scrolls Online might be pretty cool. They also said it's going to launch with Whoa, our chat. It's also going to launch with 16 instances or dungeons. So that seems pretty cool. I think it's actually a huge amount of dungeons for a at launch MMO.
Dungeons.
So let me
If the
just
Star Wars one couldn't hook me, no, nothing else will.
yeah. Let me just read this off in the chat. So it says Dungeon Defenders 2 is a sequel to a popular tower defense role-playing game, Dungeon Defenders. Unlike its predecessor, Dungeon Defenders 2 features cooperative and competitive modes. Heroes, cosmetic items, pets, and more will transfer across both modes. The cooperative mode is the true sequel to Dungeon Defenders. Expect more heroes, more towers, and even more loot. New features like an expanded story and a 24-player overworld are also in the works. The competitive mode is a mobile... It's a multiplayer online battle arena set in the Dungeon Defenders universe. Together, 5 players will take up arms to defend their towers against the opposing team. This fast-paced, streamlined MOBA aims for a shorter learning curve and more RPG-esque take on the genre. Dungeon Defenders 2 is currently in development for PC, Mac, iOS, Android, and web.
Do you think if it's on iOS and Android, it would be called a mobile online battle arena?
Mobile multiplayer. It's a MOBA.
MOBA?
MOBA. A MOBA? E-MOBA? MOBA? A MOBA? Anyway, point is. We already mentioned...
A mobile MOBA.
We already mentioned the free-to-play SimCity stuff, or free games for SimCity.
Yep.
Actually, you know what? I want to laugh. I want to have a little laugh here. I enjoyed more of my time with SimCity Social than I did with SimCity so far. SimCity Social is a fantastic Facebook
Wow.
game. Anyways,
That's really sad.
going on to some cool-ass story for me.
So if I were looking to get a bit of a taste of SimCity.
SimCity Social. It's pretty cool.
Social.
It's pretty cool, yeah. Anyway, so My Little Pony Fighting is Magic was a fighting game that they tried to put out. And they got shut down by Hasbro. Hasbro was like, whoa, sit the fuck down. That can't come out. That's copyright. It seems like the show's creator, Lauren Faust, I hope I said that right, is actually like, no. We have to make this happen. And we're going to make characters for that game. So there's going to be a My Little Pony crazy ass fighting game. And I'm excited because it was being made by a small group of people. And it had a lot of effort and love going into it. And it kind of had a better, it seemed like the netcode was almost better than some of the Street Fighter games and stuff that have come out. It's like a lot of work went into it, and yeah, apparently it's going to have some pretty cool stuff, and the Skull Girls developers are going to be giving them their source code to work on their fighting.
When you say fighting game, do you literally mean something in the vein of Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
Wow.
So
Okay.
I'm excited about that. Also, apparently the developer of Unfinished Swan has now announced their next game for the PlayStation is called Edith Finch. Not a sequel to Unfinished Swan. That's gonna do it for the story news. News stories. News releases. New releases this week. Next week, excuse me. March 24th to the 31st, we have the new Luigi's Mansion game coming out for the 3DS.
Are you going to get it?
No. I heard it's got some 4-player multiplayer cool shit though, so maybe I won't yet, but maybe one day if the curse is broken with my 3DS, possibly. You also have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Gates to Infinity. No idea what the hell it is. Also for the 3DS.
Mystery Dungeon is like a turn-based tactics version of Pokemon.
Oh, that sounds cool.
It's really weird.
That sounds actually really
pretty
cool.
The Pokemon talk English in it
Oh, what?
Even more
because
strange.
there's no humans in the Mystery Dungeon games.
Oh, that's weird.
It's all Pokemon. So you build a squad out of like different Pokemon.
All right, so the big release of next week that we've all been waiting for, Tiger Woods PGA Tour 14 for the PS3 and 360 coming out.
You motherfucker. Scroll back up.
No, okay, so BioShock Infinite is coming out next week for the PS3, 360,
What
and
game is
PC. BioShock Infinite.
I haven't heard of this game.
BioShock Infinite.
One more time.
BioShock Infinite. Which we should mention, if you either get it on Steam, you get a free copy of XCOM, you get like BioShock 2 or something.
If you buy it on Steam, you get BioShock 1, some TF2 items, and a copy of XCOM Enemy Unknown.
Cool.
If you buy it on Green Man Gaming, you get $14 cash back or $15 Green Man Gaming credit, and you get BioShock 1, XCOM Enemy Unknown, and your choice of BioShock 2, Spec Ops: The Line, Darkness 2, or Civ 5.
And Mafia 2.
And these all come with Steam keys?
Yeah.
Yep.
Are you kidding? How the hell are they doing this?
So not all of those together. Their choice of one of those 5 that we
Oh,
mentioned.
okay.
With
Never mind.
the BioShock one is no matter what.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's fucking
Okay.
sweet.
And XCOM is no matter what.
Yeah. And yeah. So there's that. We have Army of Two, Devil's Cartel coming out for the Xbox 360 and PS3. As well as my favorites. We have Slender the Arrival coming out for PC next week.
Oh, it's your favorite. You can just play it. You can stay up till midnight and play it the night it comes out then.
In the dark.
No.
Alone.
But
With
I will
headphones.
I will be casting that as a return to my Fright days, possibly. So
I want to see
Single.
expect some
Revival.
YouTube, Twitch live stream clip highlights from that. I'm excited, but I'm not. But I'm excited because it looks pretty sweet.
But you're not.
But I'm not. So that's it for releases for next week. Pretty cool stuff. BioShock Infinite, totally going to be hopefully super sweet.
I pre-ordered it.
Pre-ordered it too. Devin?
I'm actually not interested even in the slightest.
Oh,
I don't know. My
God.
interest has waned.
Did you guys ever play the BioShock 1 and 2?
Yeah.
BioShock
Yep.
1 and 2?
I have.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Well, this
Played through
is
the entirety of the
the
first one,
this is
played
the
through all the
real
second one.
successor to the first one because this is the one Ken Levine is working on.
Okay.
Ah,
He
okay.
did the first one, but he didn't do the second one.
Did you ever play Minerva's Den? Minerva's Den
No.
from BioShock 2? Oh my fuck.
I sold my copy of BioShock 2 a week after it came out.
My.
I have it on PC again, but that DLC's not on PC.
You didn't enjoy? Yeah, no, it didn't. No. Did you enjoy that multiplayer in BioShock 2, Dan? Moving on to the comments section of our last podcast. Also, if anybody in the live stream version in the chat right above us, if you guys have any questions, let them be known. We'll be checking Twitter and the last podcast for comments and questions. What do we have here? All right, so on the YouTube. Can my mouth just?
It's fine. I'll correct you on the fly.
Thank you.
All right.
All right, we have Silver Dome Productions saying, thanks for the shout out, Riccio. You are awesome. That was talking to him last week about a little interview I did on his YouTube channel. Check out the link in the last podcast.
Seems like a nice guy.
Yeah, it's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
Seems pretty cool.
Have you checked out how many views it has? Has anyone gone?
Oh, no, I actually haven't checked. Actually, last time I checked, it was at like 24, 25, or 30-ish. So
Well, you
pretty
go.
cool. Had a like. I was happy. Ransom Purvis asks,
Did you like it?
I liked it.
Another
No, I didn't like
fantastic
it.
name.
Yeah, Ransom Purvis asks, how hard is it to get started on the YouTubes?
Kinda not ish, maybe.
It's not anybody can go ahead and make videos. 'Cause
Well,
it's a lot easier.
Depends on what your setup is.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, now more than ever, it's easier to kind of get a hold of some programs to like capture your screen. Console stuff, so there's a whole other thing. So you have to start getting actual hardware for that. But it's easier to get into making videos and such, I find. But if you mean like getting actual viewers and stuff, it's a lot of just keep on trying. And
we got lucky.
We got lucky. That's the short end of it. But keep on trying, make good stuff, work on your tags and stuff. That's really
Yeah.
important. All the metadata, like descriptions and the tags, but using tags where you don't do like, I don't know, don't try to get like broad terms that people might search for. Think of like what people would type in instead of trying to describe your video. Like don't write like your name and stuff in it. I don't know if that makes any sense. I don't know. There's a lot of tag stuff that you have to try to learn to get good to pop up in the searches, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's weird. It's so random. It's the internet. It's anything. The chance of people finding you is either super awesome or super low. It depends on so many different things.
Crazy amount of factors.
All I can say is if you're having fun, just keep doing it
and enjoy it.
and enjoy it and just keep working at it because
If you have fun doing it, it's not a chore.
yeah, just do it.
Yeah. If you like doing it,
Just keep doing it.
Yeah.
And it's sick.
Yep.
It's doing it.
Yep.
It's good.
Luck is when preparation meets opportunity.
Pretty much.
I like that. That's back of the Qwopes? Back
Quops?
of the box quote. Back of the box quote.
There's the title for our podcast. Qwopes? Question mark? Someone want to post?
Luck is when Qwopes.
Luck is one Qwopes.
Somebody want to post down in the comments as to what a Qwopes is? Would be thanked.
Choose your
Be
best
grateful.
description for a Qwopes.
Yeah, Qwopes.
Oops, I just
It's multiple copies of Qwop.
Qwopes to Daisy. All right. Anyway, so Alchemy Reborn. Oh, sorry. So Silver Dome Productions replied to his comment saying, "Not hard. We just have to start making videos." So yeah, just get started. Keep working at it. Because you got to practice. There's a lot of stuff like you won't learn about video editing until you start doing it yourself and see what the hell's going on. All right.
Or
So
if you hack like Riccio.
Yeah.
Oh,
hack.
I don't know.
Hacker.
Anyway, Alchemy Reborn says on the YouTube, he says, "Thank you for answering my question whether or not to buy a Wii U or not. I already have a PS3 and I can pay monthly for the Wii U, so I think I'll get it by the end of the month. You guys are awesome." So
There are more games coming out for the Wii U now.
yeah,
Yep.
some good stuff.
Yeah, it's probably a better time. Probably a better thing that he waited anyways.
Yeah. So Dark
So-
Alter 2000 commented something, and apparently we skipped his question again by accident last podcast.
You're the
This is
one reading
terrible.
these, so you skipped them.
I think it's because we tangent every time we read it.
Oh,
So
Okay.
I answered it in text form, but I'm going to read his comment out anyway. He says, Riccio, when you are talking about a game that takes a long time to get to it, being playable because of unlocks/upgrades, it's a basic upgrade system, and the other way of doing it is usually referred to as a side grade system. That is where nothing is better than anything else, and everything is geared to different playstyles. I almost never play straight upgrade games except RPGs. So he was talking about, because whenever I was complaining about Crysis' multiplayer, feeling like higher level people actually felt more powerful.
Mhm.
So I can't
but
think.
it's all trade-off stuff.
Yeah, it's all. Well, no, he said that. Well, he wasn't.
Well, that's what a side grade
Yeah, that's what
system is. Yeah.
a side grade would be. And everything is just depending on like you have like a sniper weapon, but it won't be any better. It'd just be better at sniping or. But better sniping. it
dumbest
It would be
thing
any better only at its primary purpose. I mean,
it would shoot landmines out of its gun. No, but
You're better with pistols.
Yeah, so there's that. But yeah, so
Fucking.
he was asking about whenever you guys were going to be able to record or if you guys could do nostalgic and rage stuff. And I think we started talking about it again and we tangented off.
Yeah.
I said that's probably gonna
I
happen
don't
at some
know,
point.
Devin. Why don't you grab that dazzle over
Yeah. All
there?
right. Just give me 2 seconds.
Well, do it after this.
No, because I'm gonna damn well fucking forget it.
Great. So yeah, and then I answered him back saying we're definitely thinking of doing it. Nostalgic and anger games from the old times could be super sweet. So I'm down. Moogle Flesh says I was excited to see this in my sub box. As well as he says, the first question I ask myself when I watch these is what game to play with this in the background. So that's awesome. See, we're still catering to a lot of audio people who can maybe alt-tab back whenever we do something stupid.
Wait, he's saying what game should he play in the background? What does he say?
No, he was self-asking himself a question that every time he watches this, he's like, what am I going to play
XCOM.
this time? What would we recommend you playing?
XCOM.
Torchlight.
Yeah,
Oh.
Torchlight.
Ooh.
Torchlight's the perfect podcast game.
Fantastic game.
You should actually play Monster Hunter 3
No.
Ultimate and then
Riccio, stop.
keep the microphone as close as you can to the podcast and then yell into it so you can communicate. It's gonna be fantastic. Sounds like anus. I almost dropped it. Anyways, so Real Hydra says, oh yeah, so I was asking what movies I should watch
Oh, yeah.
to make a list. Real Hydra asks.
Speaking
or
of
says-
which, we finished Return of the Jedi.
we did.
Yes,
last
we did.
weekend.
We did.
We unfortunately won't be able to do it this Saturday.
Well, that's good. You need to have a bit of a gap between
Good.
Yeah.
the
But
original
next
trilogy
week,
and the prequel
it's
trilogy.
on.
Yeah. So Real Hydra says, well, here you go. Check this one out. The Shawshank Redemption, which I've heard a lot about and never seen.
No, I'm getting that one confused with Green Mile. All right.
Oh, okay. Green Mile's a good movie. I've seen that one.
Got those two confused in my head for a second.
Nice. So I will check out Shawshank Redemption.
Yeah, that's good. It's
sure
a good
of it.
movie.
The Sweet 2 says,
Oh.
thanks for the answer, guys. I'll add them to the pile. For your help, I will make a simpler one.
Nice.
And here we go. So synesthesia is a mental disorder where your brain confuses different messages and accidentally mixes different senses. I have this mental disorder, and I have auditory to visual mix. So basically, I can see
Jeez.
music.
Really?
My question to you is, if you had this disorder, what two senses would be mixed and what would define them? Limits and extremities, etc. There's a question mark. My curse is that I cannot draw what I hear.
Sorry, say that again. So he can't.
He can see
Draw
music,
what-
but he can't draw it. Like,
Yeah.
he's incapable of somewhere between his brain and his hand.
Man, that's
incapable.
craziness.
I honestly, I think I would
nuts.
probably, if I had that disorder, I would probably want to be able to see music because I listen to the craziest music ever, and my music library is now over 500 gigs. So,
Yeah, I have to
think-
agree because I can't really think of what else
I think-
to.
or I would like to, as weird as it sounds, feel tastes.
That'd be weird.
So if something tasted like shit, you would just
No, but
you would
like-
quiver.
But you could feel what the taste
That
was
cake
like.
was so good, it felt so murky.
Like, you know what I mean?
Looked
Like,
so fuck. Three senses.
I'd like to
Like-
be able to see like
smell.
touch, I guess.
Yeah.
So seeing like the tension and stuff that.
Yeah, that'd be cool too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how it works exactly, but that's what I can think of.
It's
I
actually
think,
hard for me to process that. That whole notion. It hurts my head to actually think about that.
Well, I studied a couple of disorders in university where
That's right. You've been in school forever. I forgot.
yeah, fuck, a couple of disorders where similar things to that, but one gentleman could only hear. It was something weird. It was like hearing touch. Like whenever we would touch something, you'd hear what
Through
it
it?
like it felt like.
Oh wow.
So it
Oh,
was like
God, that's
it was like
weird.
like he'd touch leather and it would sound like, you know how it would
Yeah,
sound smooth and like, but he would hear it really distinctly, not like gently
Weird.
if you were in a quiet room. It was pretty cool.
Weird. I think I would like to smell like
Color.
sound.
This smells blue.
No, because
That's
something
so
that'd be
weird.
Smells
Are you
blue.
sure you wouldn't want to hear smells?
no, but what's something no, but something that'd be like intense.
Well, actually, I guess it would work both ways because
Yeah.
they would get mixed up.
yeah,
Yeah.
But something
So
that'd
you
be
would
like,
be able to hear how things smell.
but like, what would intensity or like calmness, like music, like crazy stuff, or
That means my pick I'd be able to see by touching things. Great.
I don't know.
You're
I've
just turned
won.
yours into a superpower.
Yeah, I've won.
Is there a safe in this now? Safe with
Dan
money.
always wins at these things.
Yeah, what
Always.
the fuck off, Dan.
Yeah, I don't know. That's
Money, superpowers. Next is gonna be girls. This guy's just got this whole
And
premise
world
of answering these
domination.
questions. Yeah, answering these questions with the utmost efficiency is Dan's power.
Yeah,
it's hard
really.
because he has limits and extremities, but I don't know like what. I don't
Like-
not knowing fully like what would be capable if you had that. I can't even.
Can you imagine if you could taste sound?
It'd be weird.
This sounds like an.
What would a
alien.
Would you
wub
sound them?
What would wub smell or taste like? Would it be like marshmallowy, like like just, or just like just?
What do you? Yeah. Next question.
I hopefully that was good
No.
enough for you, Sweet Tooth. You blew our brains out.
Yeah,
there.
that was. I
Yeah, that's
honestly
crazy.
love
you,
his questions.
You've opened up our brains to like what would be possible if you had that.
Is he still writing for us?
He's not. Hasn't written anything in a while. But
Nobody's written for her ever.
for her.
No.
The heck. Anyway, Dry LTD asks more Valkyria Chronicles when you find time, and then we put 3 parts out directly after that. Woo! He says you guys are hilarious. More puns all the time in class while you eat, all the time.
Yeah, well, Riccio does do that all the time.
I can't stop. I honestly, I cannot
Seriously,
stop.
yeah. A problem.
Alchemy.
Punesthesia is a disease where you can't stop making puns.
Alchemy
Cured
Reborn.
by-
Alchemy Reborn also says, I missed the live recording of the last podcast, and I'm glad you guys put the video recordings on YouTube. My question is, what would you have the streamers? What would you want to have? Sorry, let me stop myself here and back up a little bit. Would you want to have streamers representing your site / podcast, meaning people from Unity Gaming community broadcasting for you on their own streams? Sorry if this question is confusing. It wasn't. I just failed at reading it. Another question. Oh, sorry. So we'll start with the first part.
We've kind of done that a little
Yeah.
bit. Just-
Community days.
If anybody would like to do that, I am totally down with it. I can provide you with the like Unity logo and all that stuff. I would love to somehow get in touch with Twitch and be like, can we make like a little team thing and just add little broadcasting things?
Can't
to
imagine
it?
they would say no.
No,
Yeah.
I think because there's been a lot of smaller communities that have been able to do it. So maybe if I just send them an email and see how you go about doing that,
That'd be cool.
we'll see. So yeah, I would be totally down for that. I'm in no way, shape, or form against any of that.
No, that
Just
sounds awesome.
let us know if you guys.
That's an awesome way to
yeah.
get everyone contributing.
Just let us know if you guys need some sort of like downloadable PNGs and stuff. Anyways, his second question is
Can we set it up on our FTP site?
what?
We have one of those. Remember, we have an FTP
Oh yeah,
site.
yeah. The FTP thing is weird because I don't know how to limit people. They seem to just be able to get onto everything.
Shit.
Okay, so maybe.
Oh,
Edit
okay.
that out.
upon reading further, I apologize in advance if I did say he. She says another question is: as a girl gamer myself, I don't get harassed, unlike some girl gamers, because most people don't know I'm a girl. I
Who
apologize
is
for
this
that.
again, sir?
Alchemy Reborn. What is your opinion on girl gamers if you have one?
Here's my opinion.
opinion,
Girl
sorry,
gamers are
sorry.
the same as everyone else. Girl
Yeah.
gamers are gamers nonetheless.
Yeah.
It doesn't really
I'm
matter
dating
their
one.
sex
the
or anything.
only thing, and I want to stipulate this as it's not, I'm not talking about all girl gamers in general, just the ones that feel they have to prove something and they go really, really hardcore into it and they start like I've raided in WoW with a lot of girl gamers and a lot of guys as well, but there's no difference between a girl gamer and a guy gamer, but there is sometimes where you get a girl gamer who tries to prove herself better than all the guy gamers, and they
Which
just end
she
up
doesn't
like
even have to.
they just end up coming off like a huge bitch. And it's the same with guy gamers as well.
Guys do it too. Yeah.
Guys
I know.
do it as well. Like I'm not saying that it's just strictly to that, but sometimes I feel like
The only
both
problem is that because of the way that
the way that the industry's set up, it
that it's
out worse.
mostly males.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
mostly males. So I
I
don't
think
really.
the
I think that
biggest demographic is 18 to 34-year-old males, I think.
okay. honestly, I would love to see more girl gamers getting into stuff. And I know that sounds really lame, but I want my girlfriend to play games with me. You're dating a girl gamer. That's awesome. So
It is awesome.
that's what I want.
She has almost finished the entire Mass Effect trilogy
Oh,
by
really?
playing it again on the PC this week.
It blew my mind when Dan first told me about that. I think I called him. And he's like, "Yeah," or I asked him what he was up to, and he's like, "Oh, Liz is playing Mass Effect. I'm just watching her." And I actually paused for a second, and I didn't say a word for 10 seconds.
Kumar,
to
this
see if he
whole
was
week,
joking.
she has, like, about a week ago, she started Mass Effect 1. She's halfway through 3 right now.
Wow.
What?
Oh man,
Doesn't
I've told you
Jesus.
before that that Liz is crazy like that. Like I'm pretty sure I've told her too that she doesn't really make sense to me.
That's. Did she sleep?
Yes.
Those games are
Like-
easy to
like-
tank.
This is awesome, man.
Like, you
This is
just-
More
awesome.
than an hour a night? Like I'm talking like 4 to 8 hours, not
Yes.
like 30 minutes here, 30 minutes there. She's making breakfast and she passes out, wakes up, everything's okay. Like I'm not talking cat naps.
Are you
here.
saying like she's making breakfast and falls asleep into it? Like,
No, like
oh,
just like is making eggs or something and just closes her eyes and sleeps for 15 minutes, wakes up, the eggs are done. Like
This
I
taking 50 minutes to cook
used
eggs?
to do
What
that
doesn't
type
matter?
of thing where I would just
unfortunately,
blink and lose a couple hours.
that egg story actually happened to me. I put eggs on low and I woke up and they were like perfectly cooked. I was like, this is seriously dangerous.
I have to master this ability.
But it was like, it's after a raid.
Now that is a superpower. Being able to just eliminate time when you would normally have to wait by instantly falling asleep.
yeah.
just
That's fantastic.
it honestly was that moment where I realized that I had fallen asleep and that 15 minutes had passed was the scariest thing of my life. Like, because I woke up, the stove was on, my eggs were cooked. It was just like, what? No, I won't have any of this. So yeah, don't do it. Make sure you sleep properly.
As for opinions on girl gamers, I don't know if I really have one. I just everyone's pretty cool. I don't know. I guess my only no, I don't know. I don't even know if I want to get into that.
Stipulation?
No, I don't discriminate.
No, I
No, I have nothing against that. The only thing that bothers me is sometimes when you go on like Twitch, and this isn't really girl gamers.
Yes.
I know
What-
who you're
what-
talking
what-
about.
No, not even that. Not even that. What bothers me when you go on like things like Twitch or you go on YouTube and you have people who, guy or girl, pour their heart and soul into making some crazy content and working hours upon hours and tweaking little things, like either if they're on XSplit or getting stuff done, checking like bit rates and like making backgrounds, making all this cool stuff. And then you go on Twitch and you go to like a channel, let's say, and it's got like 7,000 viewers and it's just somebody who, or let's say it's like a girl playing a game and
There's no talking.
not talking, just like a face cam with like a shirt, and it's just barely like you can see the nipples almost, and it's just not talking, just sitting there and using that to get like either advertising money or all that. Stuff like that bothers me. I mean, it's good that they can go ahead and do that, and I don't mind, but it just sucks when there's other people who
You know what?
won't get
I'll start
seen
flashing
because
my
of that.
tits for this podcast.
My God.
Kumar's gonna.
But no, and
I mean,
And I'm not saying that that only applies to girl gamers. Like I know some dudes might do that also, have like super like just ripped and just,
okay,
like,
I thought you were just gonna
Here,
be
you know
talking
what?
about
I'm sending
like
you a picture
chest
right now, guys.
cam.
I can put it on the thingy. But no, the thing is like it's things like that that sometimes bother me in a point that in a way that like you have some people who might be working really hard and then they won't get seen just because of
They're not.
certain things.
yeah.
I don't know. But I
You
don't
need
really
to
I don't really have an opinion on it. I think everyone's pretty cool.
I think you should listen to the chat.
Listen to the chat.
There you go, done.
Riccio needs to get some girls on cast. Sophia.
No. Riccio needs to start casting topless.
Oh, Jesus. People want me to do shower cast. I don't know where you're sending this picture, Kumar.
Yeah.
I sent it to our group message.
Oh, okay.
Oh, if
I
you
took
can-
my shirt off and I yelled and I took a picture.
Did you
serious? Oh,
actually?
That was
Can I
really
put
quick.
this on the? Do you allow me to?
Sure. I don't
what
care.
the hell? How did you do that so quickly?
Wait, are you just okay? This
what
is weird.
the
We're,
fuck?
I don't think we can put that on the.
there's no wiener or anything, so we're gonna do our best here to get this out to everyone. So here's actually gonna be a gift. If you guys are still watching this video version right now, we're gonna give you the gift of Kumar via. I'm hoping Dropbox is not gonna die right now as I'm trying to get Kumar up
Should have
on.
emailed.
Oh,
it to
there are
yourself.
tears in my eyes.
There are tears in Devin's eyes.
I'm laughing too hard.
What you have done is apparently
How did you
beautiful.
manage to do that, but we not hear you yell? Like what?
I
Hear
muted.
you yell?
I muted the.
Oh, so
I
we,
muted Skype. and
I don't,
pulled
why
the
are you in your
headphones out.
boxers?
my battery is too low to be able to do this, guys.
I'm not. I'm
I
wearing
failed.
PJs.
I failed.
Do you want me to send it? Do you want me to email it to
If
you?
you can email it to me, that'd be great. But anyways, so we're gonna keep going with the comments for now. That was a good question, Alchemy Reborn. And for the first part, if anybody wants to do anything regarding
Put it in
streams
my Google Drive.
or even channels, if you guys have YouTube channels, maybe we can do something where you don't even have to put the logo, but
can't believe
we
I'm
can do like the
emailing
follow
this.
box, the like check out these channels. I don't know. We can figure something out. I'd love to do that. And I'm definitely gonna try to see if I can get in
Alright.
touch with Twitch to get a team going, because that would be super awesome.
So go check your Gmail.
Okay. Do I get to? Okay, so I'm gonna read out the other
It's not
question.
like there's nothing else there. It's legit just that.
So someone was also asking, Star Wars 7933 asked, where can I download the intro song? I looked up the song and it wasn't available for download. I promptly
Star Wars, like the theme song?
Who said just Star Wars?
Star Wars 7933 is their name.
Oh.
Oh,
And he's
great.
a theme song to our podcast. And I said that if you Google search for, actually we can put them up right there. Boom. There you go. Screaming. Can I zoom in here? Screaming Kumar.
I think you should just put that as Kumar approved for our next one.
Kumar approved. I'll try to work on that. There you go. So yeah, I said if you search for Platform by Oranges, you can find it on Newgrounds.
I
It's
didn't
a loop.
ask for this.
You can click on it. Anyway, you can click on it and you can download it. It's free, but if you want to use it in stuff, you have to ask for at least stuff that involves money. You have to ask for his
permission.
consent or permission. Yeah, consent.
But
That
he
sounds
seems
weird.
like a pretty cool dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, he seems pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I follow him on SoundCloud.
Sound crowning.
SoundCloud.
This is what it sounds like a baby when a baby comes into existence. Anyway,
I think you can
Alright.
probably find that already.
yeah. Also, okay, so on Twitter we actually have a question from @headhunter9910, and he says, "What are your 3 favorite indie games?"
Binding of Isaac.
Is FTL count?
Yeah, I agree with Sompy on that
FTL.
one.
So Binding of Isaac,
Yes,
FTL.
FTL counts. What?
Yeah, Binding of Isaac.
Would be in-
FTL.
That's like 4
and-
dudes.
You know, Minecraft, I guess.
Yeah.
Meat Boy maybe for myself.
Oh god,
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh.
Super Meat Boy's up there for me.
I had a lot of fun with Meat Boy.
Actually, you know what? Swords and Sorcery. I had a lot of fun with that.
Oh yeah, Sword and Sorcery. Yeah.
I had a lot of fun.
Yeah,
with
that was a lot. That was a good game.
Technically, I think.
Actually, you know what? I'm really liking Cave Story, so maybe I should put Cave Story up there as well.
Yeah.
That's Double Fine, isn't it?
Problem with
No.
picking a bunch of
Oh.
indie titles is that there's so many. And
Yeah, there's so
It's
It's
many
like
good
picking
ones.
your favorite ever game.
There's so many good ones too.
There's obviously ones that we're going to hold in higher regard than others, like Uncharted 2 and Prince of Persia: Sands of Time. But beyond that,
I like how that was like just.
Subtly thrown in there.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
I like to keep the. If someone asks me what's the best game of all time ever made,
You like to keep
I like
that
to keep
ready.
the Prince of Persia: Sands of Time in there, and then Uncharted 2's number 2. So
But those aren't indie.
doesn't
Oh, do you mean like Indiana Jones style games where they're like searching for treasures? I don't even know.
yeah,
those
of
movies.
course. All right, perfect. That's how I'm interpreting this question. Uncharted 2, Among Thieves
And Tomb Raider.
for the PlayStation 3.
And Tomb Raider. Or-
Tomb Raider's a good indie title as well. Yep.
I'll go with like Minecraft.
Yo, that has no treasure hunting in it. Do you save a hat from under a closing door? No.
I will box you.
I can't believe you haven't seen Indiana Jones.
I will box. I've seen part of them.
Seriously? Like,
That's a foreign language. To
I'm pretty
myself.
sure I've seen some of them. Maybe.
Wait, you haven't seen Indiana Jones either, Kumar?
Kumar.
No. I said hearing
Oh.
Riccio say that he hasn't seen Indiana
Oh,
Jones
okay.
is like a foreign language to me. That doesn't make any sense. I can't compute.
He hadn't seen Star Wars
I was
until a
gonna
couple
high
weeks
five
ago.
you. I was gonna high. Dude, I didn't know what the fuck Ewoks were. Those things are some cuddly ass things, with some weird ass faces.
Riccio, you were born in fucking like 91 or something. What the hell's the matter with you?
89.
I'm gonna cry.
Oh, Dan was born in 91. I'm sorry.
I was born in '90.
We
Oh
also
my
got
God.
we also got
Terrible.
another we also got another tweet from @msilverman. He says you guys are awesome with 4 quotation marks, exclamation points. Very excited. Thank you.
We're excited too.
we're
There's
excited.
a
Always
quotation.
encouraging.
There's an exclamation mark for each of us.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that's pretty
Yeah,
much it.
that's
Does the question
You have to talk about the giveaway thing.
Oh yeah. We're gonna talk about this. Does the chat have any questions? Meanwhile, if you guys are gonna post any in the chat, Kumar may have stumbled upon something he would like to give away.
Yes, sir.
And what we're going to do is, for those of you listening to the podcast right now, if you guys go down below in the comments section, do we want to limit it to, what
A haiku,
haiku?
about Unity.
haiku, or do we want it to be
A
like
poem.
just
No,
poemy?
no, a haiku.
A haiku.
A haiku?
Haikus are easy.
Yeah, it's
Haiku?
like
They're short.
what is
They're
that?
limited.
it's 353, isn't it?
No, it's 575.
575.
I was close.
So 5. So
So that's it. If for people who are like, "What the fuck are they talking about?" It's 3 lines. The first line is 5 syllables. The second line is 7 syllables. The third line is 5 syllables.
let's see if we can make one on the
I
spot.
love Unity
No,
gaming.
we can't.
Hey, you guys, this is totally just fucked that thing up, dude. Uh-oh.
StarCraft.
I'm out. Jeez. I didn't even say Unity. I fucked that up. But point is, if you guys can get a haiku in there, we're going to be giving out a free month of PlayStation Plus.
I gotta start making Smurf accounts.
Yes, sir.
So it's Unity, not Smurf haikus. No, anyways, I'm just kidding.
Just gonna start posting like I love Riccio 1339 or something like that. They should be like Riccio is the greatest. Riccio's like, yeah, let's pick that guy. I like he's got
One
it
day
down.
just like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4 cheese. Cheese.
That's
Win.
incorrect because 7 is 2 syllables.
Yeah, it's 5 syllables.
The 1, 2, 3, 4 cheese.
Adding the cheese makes it wrong.
Shut up. Point is,
Cheese has got to be in there, apparently.
point is, if you guys make a haiku thingy,
And we will read them out on the next podcast and pick the winner live.
you'll get a month of PlayStation Plus subscription. So
We'll just email you the code, I guess.
yeah, or private message you or
Yeah.
Yeah.
something. So
We'll get in contact with you.
yeah, we will find you and we will give you your gift. Give you?
Give it.
You will give. We will give you. You will go in the
It
past.
sounded like you added some threatening tone to it, so it was fine.
Yeah, it's okay.
We will go in the future and we will remember that we've given you your gift. But yeah, no. So do that. Nobody else in the chat seems to be alive right now. So I guess that's it for the. Oh, wasn't this scrolling? Is it scrolling? No, it's not. It's not.
Kumar's picture shocked them into
Killed people. The
Apparently,
beauty.
everything just went downhill from
The
that.
beauty just blinded people. It was great.
Endeavor's 27 is alive.
He's alive.
He's he didn't see that picture obviously.
I am over here laughing.
Nice.
He'd be dead.
Great.
Um,
Blinded by the abs, the bustling abs.
Endeavors is alive. He
Fucking bustling
must
abs.
really like our podcast. Holy shit, I did it.
And that's going to do it for the Unity Gaming podcast
Podcast.
today, everyone.
And we're out.
I'm so excited.
Thank you guys for tuning in. If you want to leave us a comment below, remember we are doing the haiku for the 1 month of PlayStation Plus. Remember, it's 575 syllables, as Riccio so amazingly demonstrated with that last one. If you want to send a review on iTunes for the podcast, it would be great because then it'll help us be discovered and more podcast things.
Like, favorite, subscribe,
Yep.
all that jazz.
all the jazz. Check out our other videos.
If you guys can
And-
make
don't forget
jazz
to
music
dance.
about us, that'd be fucking sweet.
yeah, jazz music about Unity, that's badass. So thank you guys again. I've been Sompy.
I've been Riccio.
I've been Dan.
I'm Kumar.
And see you guys next
See you later, guys. Take care.
Thursday.
Bye bye.